It's that time again. Week 10 has rolled around, and week 10 is always a great week. You know why? Because it gets us all the closer to week 14. That's the only reason. This week, we've got some absolute belting games on offer for you this week. Absolutely belting. And we'll start from the least hype upwards. I'm judging hype purely based on the team record at a given time. So we're starting with the budget roadies up against Stardozer. Human Resources. Yaya Lemongrass there for Stardozer. Always good to see going on there. Just go. Can't wait to get through all the games this evening because it's going to be an absolute slap of a whatever. Oh, Flaming Neck. Yeah, it's foggy. Yeah, starting with a foggy game. Oh, there's an injury already on the second play of the game. Brook Liability is down, having been injured by Viscount Heat as Stardozer go down a player, well, quickly. But they're moving the ball at the moment, and they'll be pleased about that. 2nd and 9 now. Danny Diet throws a quick one out to John Baritone, but I've got a 3rd and 3. David Onion stuffed by the disco. There goes Harry Snowman. I know he was going to be a future superstar for BDP, but I let him go. Yeah, there goes Capsicum. That's a 46-yard gain there for Capsicum Disco. Viscount Heat for 2. Snowman with the ball. Chucks to the end zone, and Stochastic has the first score of the game. Budget taking the lead early on. Stardozer not really having a coherent attacking strategy. David Onions is good. I mean, there's no denying it. I mean, look at him go. Flipping, look at him go. Heck of a run from David Onions there, 30 old yards. But you've got to back up them big runners with big blockers, and that drive has come to an end on the basis of not having enough big blockers. Hurricane gets himself sacked for the roadies, and Viscount Heat gets nowhere, leading to Stardozer taking over once more. The budget owner, incidentally, is currently on sabbatical. So this is the head coach of the budget roadies having selected the lineup. So their mileage is going to vary a lot. Yaya Lemongrass there coming up with a sack. I just like the name. that's all. Manso Kettle Chip, lovely piece of running. A 24-yard gain for Stardozer. Danny Diet there picking one up. Here's Davy Onions. He needs friends. Give him someone to block for him. But Baritone's in the end zone, and it's 1-1. Okay. The Snowman takes off running on first down. Budget picking up a few there. Then they throw it to Capsicum, who gets another 17 yards. Viscount Heat round the outside can't do anything with it. Snowman gets himself sacked by Stunt with Friendly. And Hurricane's going to try and run for the first down, and that was incredibly optimistic. Kettle Chip throws to Kurt Corker on first down for 9 yards. Danny Diet now completes to Davy Onions. Breaks a bunch of tackles, gets 21 yards on the catch. Lovely old job. That's what you like to see. 2nd and 9. Nothing much there. 3rd and 8. Danny Diet throws. It's Onions with the catch. He's got the first down. He's broken a tackle, and he's down at the 3-yard line. Stardozer threatening to score again. Onions decides to try and run it in. It doesn't work. But Corker gets a catch, and Stardozer take the lead. Hurricane makes a catch off Snowman. Gets 8. As Budget pushed back the other way. Hurricane a nice run there, getting a couple of blocks. Okay. Snowman, 2nd and 12. And John Baritone is done for the season. That's it. Yeah, been taken out of the season by Capsicum Disco. Burt Violence is now in the lineup for Stardozer. So the first lowercase f of the day going on there. It won't be the last. No. I'm anticipating. I reckon we're getting 2 capital Fs today. I reckon we're getting 2. That's my prediction. Yeah. What are we looking at? Oh, it's just past half time. It's still 2-1. Stardozer have the lead. It's not going to be a high offensive game because of the fog. But, that's the weather for you. 3rd and 5. And Budget can't move it any further, so we're back in the hands of the Stardozer again. And that's a sack from Travis Doomgiver as David Onions is tripped up behind the line. But there's a fumble, and Onions has picked it up and run it into a scoop and score for David Onions. And Stardozer have now probably sealed the win. I know, there's 40 plays left in the game, but I mean, I'm looking at the performance from both teams here, and I'm just not seeing it. Budget are unable to pick out Capsicum Disco and complete all of those big fat... Oh, hold on, David Onions just made an interception, and that's a pick six. Player of the week. Yeah, 2 defensive touchdowns for David Onions. 1 from a fumble, 1 from an interception. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, that's quite large. There you go, they found Capsicum. They kind of gone, oh, look, here's our offense. There he goes, 54 yards off the pass. That one's thrown away. It's 2nd and 10. Snowman runs it up the middle, managed to evade a couple and picks up 6. Here's Hurricane again. Throws, caught, touchdown Disco. 4-2 now, 1/4 of play remaining. Danny the Diet throws it, caught by Burt Violence. Hello, Cat. Your timing is impeccable. Onions with another nice catch. Yeah, and Kettle Chip through the middle for 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Diet, no. 3rd and 8, Onions. He's got a gap. And he's through, and he's got the first down. Sit silently, please, Pusscat. Burt Violence gets the catch, gets the touchdown. It's now 5-2. I should probably accelerate this game, really, but I feel like it might have a little more to offer. Yeah, just stay, sit, park. You're fine up here, but, you know, make yourself comfortable. What happened there? David Onions caught the ball. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Stardos are going to score again. And they have done, and that will lead to the acceleration of the remainder of the game. Otherwise, we'll be here all evening. Okay. 6-2 is the score. Stardos are comfortably in the lead. And it's not that Budget are playing badly, that they're just so inconsistent in this game that it is not working for them in the slightest. You've got to get something that works, and it works regularly, if not constantly. That's all. Yeah. And Stardozer's big brute force Nominous Sin just made an interception. That's too late. Yeah. Yeah. You were saying? The brute force running from the Stardozer has got them the win. Final score, Budget 2, Stardozer 6. 226 yards for Budget, 367 for Stardozer. Not a good day for either offense. Player of the game, though, Davy Onions. No surprise there. 116 on the rushing yards, but 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks, an interception, a fumble recovery. Lots of drama going on in there. For Capsicum Disco for the Roadies, obviously, player of the game for them. 53 fan points, 126 receiving, 1 touchdown, 1 tackle, 4 loss, and an injury inflicted. Nice. Yeah, good. We done? Yep. Okay, on to the next one where we're going to hop the divide and we're going to play Shady Palms up against the Lingo Blend All-Stars. Both teams waiting for next season. I think it's fair to say. Don't you think it's fair to say? I think it's fair to say. I think it's fair to say waiting for next season. We've got Stephen Truckstop and Chris Turbulence in action for Lingo Blend. I'm just calling out the rookies because why not? And then Ferdy Equatorial Mount for Shady Palms. That's Foggy. Oh, for crying out loud. Flipping fog games can do one. Yeah. Flipping fog games, I tell you. Yeah, I know. Okay, who's your money on? I could not tell you. I think Shady Palms are better than their record suggests, but at the same time I would say that because they're in my division. But there goes Ferdy Equatorial Mount, and he's wearing the captain's armband as well. 52-yard gain for the Shady Palms there. Flo Uzi can't get anywhere. Jovial Impairment with a nice run. Got a good burst of speed coming through the line. Picking up the first down, but it's now 2nd and goal. And Flo has run it in for a touchdown. That's Flo Uzi's 10th career touchdown. Lovely old job. Right, let's see what Lingo Blender made of. Raj Firewall seeks out Hack Murphy. And the wizened old dog picks up 14 yards, keeping the drive moving. And he's going to have to do it against 3rd and 8. Firewall decides to try and run it through the middle of the line, and it really doesn't work. Impairment picks up 1 on the ground as the Palms take back over. Gondolier gets nowhere. Uzi gets sacked by Tiggy Teapot. And we're back once again with Lingo Blend, but they get sacked once, get stuffed at the line twice, and we're back with Shady Palms. Impairment through the line again, almost to the first down. Gondolier is sacked by Stephen Truckstops, and Flo on 3rd and 4 throws it to no one in particular. Let's go back the other way. Hey, there's Hank Murphy making a catch. That's a 32-yard gain for the veteran there in his final season. The legendary Hack Murphy. Look, he's one of those players, right? He's just one. Oh, Raj Firewall's just got a reception, and he's got a touchdown. It's 1-1. Okay, Lingo Blend pulling it back there as one of their runners managed to get outside and make a catch. Good work. Shady Palms go out after a 3rd and 6. Is John the Plum, throws it. Hack Murphy with a catch. And that's a 30-yard gain. Benefits is now going to have a go. Oh, he manages to evade a lot of trouble there. And a nice 12-yard gain. Hack's only year 10. He's going to die. Yeah, he's in his final game. That's it. It's his final season. He's not going to make it past the end of the year. Almost certainly. I can near guarantee it. The Palms are now moving the ball a little bit better, but Lingo Blend have the lead right now. Flo can't get anywhere. 2nd and 10. Impairment, another good run. 7 carries for 53 in this one. All right, he's been a little bit inconsistent, but, I mean, some of it's worked. Yeah, does it work in this time? Yep, that's a first down. 17 of your yards there. As Shady Palms move into enemy territory. Gondolier completes a 7-yarder. Flo tries to get around the outside of the line, but just doesn't have the pace for it. And Impairment managed to get the first down and then cough the ball up. And Lingo Blend have taken back over again. Benefits is hustling. That's some good evasion there from the little guy. Can't defend for Toffee, but can evade the occasional tackle as Raj Firewall tries the alternate approach. Flipping Benefits. What's going on here? Everyone's suddenly learned how to dodge. Lingo Blend now to make it 3-1, following a lovely evasive run. Uzi gets stuffed at the line, and the Palms have turned it over again. And at half-time, it's 3-1. Lingo Blend now have the ball. Sit down, Jeff. 3rd and 11. Firewall. Okay. Yeah. No, he just pile-drived his way through a bunch of players there and gotten the first down, but they're sacked again. And then Murphy makes another catch, and he's got another touchdown. 4-1. All right. Well, if Shady Palms don't score on this drive, we'll hit the afterburners. Another nice run from Jovial with 31 yards gained. Flo on a 2nd and 10 gets nothing. Jovial on 3rd and quite a lot. And that's the end of that then. Shady Palms need an injection of optimism. Nay, something. I don't know, but whatever they're doing at the moment isn't working. Firewall comes up with another sack. There you go. They've completed it to Ferdy again, who's picked up another 30 yards. It's the fog. They can't see what they're throwing at. And therefore, they're not throwing. Ubiquitous there with a touchdown for Shady Palms. So they pull one back. It's now 4-2. So they close the gap to 1. I'll slow it back down again. Well, they've got the ball, and Jovial's run it well, and he's got the first down. Vera tries a run. No. Flo tries a run. She's got some space, and that's a first down. Jovial. It's a touchdown. They've pulled it back. It's now only 1 point difference between the two of them as Murphy takes the ball for Lingo Blend back the other way. Ray-Ban is sacked. It's 2nd and 13. Firewall trying another heroic run. Doesn't get there. It's 3rd and 9, and the Plum's going to give it a spin, and he's got that. Okay. All right, benefits. No. You can sit and chill, and that's fine, Cat. But if you're just going to meander around every 20 seconds, it's not giving. Who's in possession? The Palms are in possession. They trail by 1. There's 19 plays left in the game, and it's another good run from Jovial, who's now got 17 carries for 184 yards. That's going to be up there as a career best. Probably. Yeah, probably. 2nd and 6. 14 plays to go. 3rd and 5. Impairment is going to have to do it again, and he does it again. And it's another big run. Another 20 yards gained. Probably number 1 runner this week. It might be too soon to say, but it's certainly plausible. Not this time, no, he's stuffed. And now Lingo Blend just need to run the clock out. There are 8 plays left, but they're sacked, and it's 3rd and 11. Raj is going to take them over the line, and they get another 3 downs to play with. John, I don't know what he's trying to do there, but it did not work. Hannibal Panache coming up with the sack. Benefits can't get there. Firewall, he's going to try it again, and he doesn't get there. 3 plays to go, and the Palms could pull out a draw here. 2 left, and 37 yards to go. No, never mind. Okay. Final score, Lingo Blend 4, Shady Palms 3. Stuff games in the fog. They're no fun for anybody. Player of the game, Bork Tesla for Shady Palms with 23 tackles, 2 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. Performance. Yeah. For Lingo Blend, Rush Firewall led the way with a bit of everything and 2 sacks. There you go. No, he doesn't get more details than that. It's a bit of everything. All right, can we hop the divide again, or do we need to stay this side? I think we need to stay this side because we've got Funbus Edgeslum. That's in my firing line. And then we've got, we'll do Funbus Edgeslum, and then we will do Chefs versus Pathfinders. Okay, all right. Edgeslum, they're violent, they're here. Versus the Sunshine Fun Bus, who, I don't know, mate. Well, I mean, if anything, the Sunshine Fun Bus coming down with a couple of deaths, it might shake up the team a little bit. I mean, not that the team can necessarily handle being shaken up, but John DeCaro's running on first down. He picks up 8 as the Fun Bus is getting things done. Tequila Pamplemousse playing runner. Interesting. It's picked up 15. It's only any good if your blockers are going to do the job. DeCaro now on 2nd and 10. He's running it again. He got another 4. Pamplemousse, only no yards this time. And that's the risk, you see? Yeah, unless you've got the blockers in place, putting a speed demon as runner isn't going to work for you. Edgeslum now moving the ball. It's 2nd and 12 following a sack. And there's another sack, just in case you missed the last one. Surgeon General makes the catch, but he's not fast enough to get the 15 yards needed. And the ball's going back the other way. Fun Bus back in possession. Tequila's round the outside of the line, but it's only worth 7 yards. Tommy Keys, nothing doing, and we're back with the slum once more. Bike Breaker picks up 5. The Surgeon, he's sacked by Shamrock Bubblejet. 3rd and 8. Kaz the Mug manages to shed a couple of tackles, and the little goblin breaks free, gets 21 yards. Billy throws. Mocha Badson there making a catch for 7. The Surgeon. I don't think I've seen a tree man actually move as much as Surgeon General has in this game, but there it is. Anyway, it's 1-0. Edgeslum have scored, having punched it in by Kaz the Mug. It's 3rd and 8. Tommy Keys. He's justifying not being sacked, as he was causing a bit of a fracas there in the old dressing room. But they kept him on the team and he got him a first down. Meanwhile, they've had another first down since then, while I was just filling you in on our locker room drama. 2nd and 3. John DeCaro round the outside of the line, avoids Bike Breaker, gets the first down. This is interesting play from the Fun Bus. They seem to be leaning on a run-heavy offense, which is not their usual style, and it's almost working. 3rd and 2. Pamplemousse tries straight ahead, and there's no one to block. No one doing the blocking that you need. The Surgeon is sacked by Pamplemousse. Tequila Pamplemousse's first sack of the season. It's not something you expect to see, but the Demug there with another nice run, getting 33 yards. Here's Billy. Nothing. No. The Surgeon on 2nd and 9 is sacked by Cynthia Wrestling Mask. Demug again is sacked again. Wrestling Mask picking up a 2nd, and the Fun Bus have got the ball back. It's a throw. It's an interception. And little Bike Breaker Billy has picked it off. And the, whatever their name is, Edgeslum is their name. Okay, them. Hold on, they're just getting sacked again a bunch of times. Okay. Never mind, back to the Fun Bus again. That's a lot of sacks. Yeah, there's a lot of sacks coming at the Edgeslum right now. 3rd and 11 for the Fun Bus. Tommy Keys dead ahead. He's got some pace. And he's got 29 yards and a first down. DeCaro, he looks, he thinks, he goes. He picks up 8. Pamplemousse gets the first down. As Keys looks once more, and he's sacked by Tarquinius Bangfish. DeCaro throws to the sideline. It's caught, but only worth 6 yards. 3rd and 6. Pamplemousse runs straight into a brick wall filled with the bodies of fantasy creatures. The Surgeon chucks it to Mocha Badson as Edgeslum take over again. And we're 1 play away from half-time. But there's Wrestling Mask with a 4th fat sack of the season. They might have all come in this game, I'm not going to lie. DeCaro on another nice run gets 8 yards. His average is not brilliant, but you know what? It's working as Pamplemousse picks up 16. Here's Keys. A yard on that one. 2nd and 9. DeCaro throws, deflected by Billy. 3rd and 9. Pamplemousse. Going to run for it. and gets the first down, and the Fun Bus are in danger of scoring unless they're careful. They were not careful, and they've scored. It's 1-1. Bikebreaker takes it back again. Has the Edgeslum figured out why their offense has stopped working? That's Wrestling Mask's 4th sack of the game there. The mug gets nowhere, and the Fun Bus have got the ball back again. DeCaro with a solid piece of running, 17 yards gained. Pamplemousse thought about throwing, then thought about running, and the running seems to have paid off. Tommy Keys, he's in again. Flipping Tommy Keys. Well, that's why you don't sack players even if they're trouble, because they end up being pretty solid. Shamrock Bubblejet comes up with another sack. I don't know what's going on with Edgeslum's offensive line, but it's rubbish. Rojas makes his first appearance in the game, and it's going to be a touchdown. Fun Bus now on the. I've got cruise control enabled. They all of a sudden they're picking apart the Edgeslum lads. Beelzebub Fastidious coming up with a sack. There's Cynthia Wrestling Mask's 5th sack of the game. Rojas has just got a sack. What's going on? You've got all kinds of feeble flipping woodland creatures making sacks in this game. It's just not reasonable. Anyway, that's drive stalled out. Edgeslum are taken back over. Bikebreaker manages to shed a couple of tackles, but he hasn't done that in a little while. He got the first down as Rojas gets another sack. What? I've got no clue. Fun Bus back in possession. Pamplemousse to the outside of the line. There's nothing much there for her. But Tommy Keys, just brought up short. It was an 11-yard run. Have Sunshine Fun Bus found the formula? No, you haven't. You've got to get better blockers. This is not going to work without better blockers. You're getting some favourable blocking results, but no. Don't really get me wrong. Keys has got potential. DeCaro's got potential. Pamplemousse maybe, but got to have blockers. And at the moment, they're not powerful enough. There are 9 plays remaining in the game. Edgeslum have the ball, and they trail by 2. And meanwhile, Tequila Pamplemousse has 3 sacks in this game. This is a silly game. This game stopped being sensible a while ago as DeCaro ping-pongs his way through. He gets the first down, but then fumbles it into the hands of the Surgeon General. But I think the Fun Bus have got this game done. Well, they've definitely got it done. This is an insane number of sacks. What's going on? Why? I haven't seen Mulawab make a catch in this game. That's going to be a record. Final score, Sunshine Fun Bus 3, Edgeslum 1. The total yardage in this game is below 500 yards. But Edgeslum ended up with minus 22 passing yards, and that is a record. 21 sacks for the Fun Bus. What the actual hell? I don't know. But there were no blockers present for Edgeslum there. Don't even. Anyway, Cynthia Wrestling Mask, who will get the most sacks this week, is 77 fan points, 7 sacks. Yeah, Tarquin Bangfish, though, his player of the game, Tarquin Bangfish, 7 sacks for him as well. He got all the sacks for Edgeslum. He also got a tackle for loss and made 57 pancakes. So there you go. Read into that whatever you will. That was wrong and shouldn't be allowed. Anyway, here come the chefs. I tell you what, Caldo, I'm feeling generous. What do you want as a team? Caldo is the only person who did not submit a team. He's in the Discord every day, and he didn't submit a team. Now, I would make a critical kind of face here, but I'm not going to. No. You know why? Because I forgot to put in a team the other week. You don't even know. Well, there's your team on the screen now. Does it look all right? I can make a quick switch for you if you want. Go on, I can waste 30 seconds here. That's perfectly acceptable. It allows me to have a little drinky while you ponder. Yum, yum, yum. It looks pretty good. Okay, such confidence in the lineup. I like it. Right, back to the schedule, and the chefs are taking on the Pathfinders. Pathfinders are still looking for a way forward as a team. The Fire Chefs, they started brightly this season, but their defence has completely let them down at this point. Who are the newcomers? Chad. Chad is playing for the Chefs alongside Blaze Peterbilt, who looks like he's getting his second game this season. Meanwhile, over on the Pathfinders, Frog Plots. Love Frog Plots. Activity, Tallahassee, and Imp Protein are in the lineup there. Everyone's playing in the line. Yeah. It's foggy. Oh, God. What is it with these foggy games? I might outlaw fog. I might not allow it. Makes for rubbish games. Unless it's a ground team. Yeah, I suppose. Gary Rubber gets nowhere on first down for the Pathfinders. Rasputin gets only 1 yard. And then Matteo Falcone gets 8. And it's not good enough. And the Chefs take over. Bessie Grapeshot runs for 1. Disco Collins doesn't run at all. And Bredrick Lepan gets him a first down. And then Imp Protein, who was doing a little dance there, couldn't stop Lepan, who managed to pick up 32 yards. Grapeshot has now found a seam to run through. Picks up 11. And Disco Collins takes it in for a touchdown. Fire Chefs 1-0. Alright, Gaz Rubber runs it again, gets nothing. Rasputin, this time he gets some blocking, and this time he's going, but he's hunted down by Chad. Falcone through the middle of the line has a first down. This is the team with no... I mean, when you've got a Skaven in your defensive line, you know it's not going well. No, they really don't have the kind of the push and the shove necessary to make much of an impact over the opposition. As Falcone gets in, and it's 1-1. Okay, here we go. Back with the Chefs again. Collins, nice piece of running. Got some good pace, Disco. Imp Protein does not want to engage. Just backing up there. No, you could go no further than this. Or this. Or this. Oh, never mind. What's happening? The Chefs ran out of time, and we're back with the Pathfinders again. They've got 3rd and 6, and Falcone is stuffed at the line. Okay, Chefs. Grapeshot looking to pass, and Madame Pompadour there was on an absolute blazing run. But it didn't matter, because Bessie Grapeshot ran it for 30 yards anyway, and Collins has punched it in for another touchdown. Gary Rubber gets 2 yards. Here's Rasputin. He's got 4. 3 yards to go. Falcone is sacked by Fritz Beermat, and we're going the other way. Dirk Shafter comes up with a sack. Collins on the run again, gets another 5. Okay. Lepan gets 1, and that's turned the ball back in the Red Star direction. As Rasputin has another lengthy run, gets 11 yards on that one. Falcone, not a lot doing, only 2 yards. Here's Gary Rubber on 2nd and 7. Rubber, first down. Rasputin, everyone's just running in a straight line. Now, I mean, it's proving to be somewhat effective. Hold on. Falcone fumbled the ball after being slapped by Chad, and the Chefs have got it back. 2nd and 6, and Collins got sacked. Lepan on 3rd down manages to do just enough to get the first. They're still going at about the halfway line. Grapeshot picks up 6. Here's Collins again. Straight up the middle. Yeah. Don't think too much about a playbook. Oh yeah, Linfield Muscles. Yeah, he went out for the season. Linfield Muscles, of course, one of the most overrated players in the game, apart from tackling. If you need someone tackling, Linfield is your guy. Anyway, it's 3rd and 10, and Collins is stopped short, and the Pathfinders will take over from their own 8-yard line as we hit half-time. Gary Rubber gets nothing. Rasputin gets 2. Here's Falcone on 3rd and 5, and that's only worth 1 yard. Chefs with another opportunity to advance their lead, and that's a good way to start. Grapeshot picking up 22. Collins gets another 4. Lepan, I mean, again, you've got what? Look at Pompadour. Pompadour is absolutely shredding Gary Rubber on every play and has yet to receive a pass. You know? Yeah. Anyways, 3-1. Chefs have the lead, but Rasputin's made another nice run. 10 carries for 82 this season. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's not bad. Rasputin on 3rd and 6. No. Back to the Chefs. Not a lot there. Activity Tallahassee coming up with a tackle for loss, then following it up with a sack. No, that didn't work. The Chefs got nowhere, so we're pathfinding again. Yeah, it's 3rd and 2. Falcone, nope. Okay, back to the Chefs. There's 2 yards. Seriously, try a different play. I mean, okay, you got a first down there, but I mean it. I really mean it. Find some other addiction. No, Collins, nothing doing. 2nd and 9. Lepan, nope. And on 3rd and 10, great shot. Pompadour was so open there. She was doing a little dance. The passing game, people, it's not a luxury item. It is foggy, none of them can see. But this is where many a debate has been occurring amongst the owners of the teams in the league. Disco Collins touchdown. We will advance the speed by a smidge. Many a conversation with regards to the value of vision. Chad's found himself injured, but he'll be back next week. Matteo Falcone coming up with the injury. But right now, Chad's team has the lead. And that's probably good enough for them. There's 13 plays left. It's 4-1 right now. Yeah. Many a conversation vis-a-vis the vision attribute. And people saying, right? But in games like this, if you've got the vision attribute, you might actually still be able to run a passing game. Without it, however, you're not going to run a passing game. And that's what we're seeing ably demonstrated by both these run straight ahead offences here. There goes Lepan on the last play of the game, gets 18 yards. The final score, my good God. The final score, Chefs 4, Pathfinders 1. The Chefs ended up with -9 passing yards. The Pathfinders ended up with -3. We've never had this before. No, not once. I mean, just seriously, both teams ending up with negative passing yards. Not even that many sacks. A grand total of 6 sacks in this game. You should all be ashamed. There's a tie for player of the game. Disco Collins and Matteo Falcone, both with 42 points. Falcone, 60 receiving, 2 sacks and an injury inflicted. And for Collins, 127 rushing and 3 touchdowns. Flaming heck. Can we have an actual flamboyant, let's see superstars playing like superstars game now? We're going back across the river and we're going to watch this one. Yep. We're going to watch the Voodoo Boys taking on the Picks Creek Miners. Voodoo Boys not really living up to their previous best, but it's their defence is letting them down. Picks Creek, on the other hand, they're a will they, won't they kind of a team. Will they? I don't know. But Sir and/or Madam is starting for the Voodoo Boys. Zelda Augments is making an appearance for Picks Creek. And it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball. Wow, that's good. Okie dokie. Let's see some talent. Well, it's Wolfie Jerk who's going to get us started for the Miners. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Not a lot. Okay, here's Augments. Bit of violence and immediately injured by Brandon Perrell. Tristram Lawnmower subbed in on the second play of the game. Right, Voodoo Boys with possession. Brandon got 6. Jungle Bead got 2. And then not enough for a first down. Okay, Wolf Jerk gets a 6-yard carry. Here's Lawnmower. The slowest run you're ever going to see. Got 1 yard. Gertrude Smooth gets sacked. And we're back with the Voodoo Boys. Perrell has to make a big evasion there. And he does. And then he's fumbled the ball. And Pamela Mustard has recovered it. And the Miners have got it back again. Just when you think there was going to be something or other, there isn't. No. Gertie Smooth runs for 6. Jerk. Good run from Wolf Jerk. 13 yards gained. Here's Lawnmower on a 1st and 10. Miners in possession. And they throw the ball. Woohoo! Whiskers Camembert with a 27-yard gain. Smooth runs for 1. Jerk up the middle is in. And it's a touchdown and Picks Creek take the lead. Okay. Yeah. There goes Brandon. I'm not sure how many tackles he dodged there, but it was a lot. Jungle Beat gets nothing. Here's Stink Blossom, nothing doing again. So Brandon must carry them for another first down and he fails to do so. Back to the Miners. And Jerk, despite not being the most dynamic runner you're ever going to see, does enough and gets 17 yards. Lawnmower throws a short one and it's Camembert who's got it and it's 19 yards gained. Smooth gets like a yard. Okay, back to Jerk. And he's avoiding people again. I mean, he's just not that sociable. But he got a first down. Mikey Ultra coming up with a tackle for loss as Gertrude Smooth on 2nd and 11 can't convert. But Jerk has the ball again, and he's in the end zone, and it's 2-0. All right, here goes Brandon. And that one good player on the Voodoo Boys has a 23-yard first down. Stink Blossom is sacked by Pam Mustard. Brandon's got the ball again. First down. Here goes Juggle Beat. No. Okay, Tan, maybe you can do some of the heavy lifting. Or not. And here comes Brandon. First down. And more. 22 yards for Brandon Perrell. He is the all-time leading rusher in the league. I know, you didn't think so, but it's a fact. He just got close to a first down, and it wasn't enough because he's carrying the other two runners on his back, and he's only little. A 9-yard run, and it's not enough for the first down. I don't even. Juggle Beat is just a big waste. Stink Blossom. Oh, there's a run. Well, I mean, you say that's more of a stumble for 5 yards. Anyway, the Miners have got the ball back again. Jerk picks up 17. Lawnmower is sacked by Sir and/or Madam. And then Gertie Smooth gets a 12-yard gain, and that's a first down converted by Jerk. Sacked from Mikey Ultra. Gertie Smooth picks up 3, and we've hit half-time, where it is currently 2-0. Okay, well, I mean, that drive stalled out, and Brandon's got the ball, but he's had to make a lot of avoiding manoeuvres already, but it's fine, he's there. He got the first down, which means that the next player lost yards. Tan made another positive yardage gain, and then Brandon stuffed at the line. Back to the Miners again. I mean, send them all back to the Miners. None of them can play. Thank you very much. Right, Brandon on first down. Yep. And he's injured. Roy Talley has come in for Brandon Perrell, and I think that's the end of the hopes of the Voodoo Boys in this game. Oh, you don't know? Really? The league's all-time best runner. They brought Ocean Tankart in. Yeah, that didn't work. No, Jungle Beat has finally made a run that went forwards. Stink Blossom got nothing. Wilf didn't know. No. There's 30 plays left in the game, and I'm not allowed to advance time unless a team has a 3-point lead. And even then, I may allow the game to develop further if I'm flipping a kiss a Voodoo Boy first down. If I feel like there's still some gusto to be had in the game. Yeah. I mean, it's not like the Miners are playing that well either. The Voodoo Boys' defence is doing a pretty respectable job. But in terms of the question, will they, won't they, with regard to the Miners, based on this performance, no, they probably won't. Voodoo Boys are lacking Evan Doublehair. That 1-2 punch from Perrell and Doublehair last season, and the season before, to be honest, was pretty stern stuff. But that's what they're missing this time around, in my opinion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wilf Jerk somehow avoiding trouble, but he doesn't avoid it enough to get a first down as Tanklart smashes people out of the way, and that Gnome's got fury. And there's another Voodoo Boy first down as Stink Blossom runs for nothing. Is Tanklart? No. And is Juggle Beads? Nah. 9 plays remaining. Jerk with another solid piece of running. You certainly can. No, I mean now that the playoffs are but a distant dream in the past, you can throw whatever rookies you like at things and go like, go on, Em, what you got for me? Sub 100 yards? No chance. No. They've had enough first downs. Yeah, it's just fine. It's fine. Yeah, Voodoo Boys final score 0. Pigs Creek 2. Another, that one only just broke 400 yards in total. Star of the game, Mikey Ultra, with 5 sacks, 1 tackle for loss. Pamela Mustard for the Miners with 2 sacks and a tackle for loss. Well, what did she do that the other guy didn't? 18 pancakes. Now we've had 2 foggy games so far, and they were both awful. But we're looking at the bottom end, you see, and because these are fairly evenly matched games, the back and forth is just... Right? Yeah. I mean, what's going to be exciting is when we hit the big guns later on in the show. I have no idea what to expect. Beekeepers cheerio. Any other takers? Yeah, we'll do Beekeepers cheerio. Then we'll come back for Raiders, Pirates, and then we'll go Peninsula Wizards. And then we'll go Stegonauts, Medics, and then we start to get in. Oh, and then we'll go Of City, Ugman. Lots of games still to go. Right, the Beekeepers are taking on Cheerio Incorporated. Cheerio, are they back? Probably not, based on their record so far this season. They do have Jane Calypso as a receiver in this one, and she's already racked up 1,000 yards receiving this season. Not bad, not bad. Nothing new going on for the Beekeepers, though, so it's anyone's guess. But it's a warm old day. A warm one. Yeah. Warm old day, this one. Cool, you can feel the sweat pouring off people, probably. Alan Twerp runs on first down for Cheerio and gets 8 yards. Here's Otto Centrifuge. This is more straight ahead running. And a yet more straight ahead running. Mix it up, or I will assume there's something wrong with the game. Yeah. I mean, Joe's in the house. Joe could be looking at this and kind of go... It just seems like... No, hold on. No, that's variety. There goes Hank. The Beekeepers have got the ball, and Hank didn't get very far. O.T. Freemason now sacked by Otto Centrifuge. Dirty Woods. Oh, he's run to the outside, look. No, there's nothing wrong. It's fine. It's all normal. Hank round the outside. And he's got himself a lane, and he's got a first down as well. 13-yard gain. Freemason waits, is sacked by Centrifuge. Woods, still on his feet. Managing to pick up 8. Hank needs 4. And he's got 4. Okay. Pendragon there with a sack. Woods is also sacked. It's 3rd and 16. Hank massive with the ball. But he throws it, and it's Henchucker who's made the catch. You don't see that very often. Freemason runs a 2-yarder. Dirty Woods picks up a first down after an 11-yard gain. This is some good play from the Beekeepers, who are down at the inches, the yard line. Oh, no, they're further back now. They got sacked. Woods is in, and it's 1-0 Beekeepers. They chewed up a lot of clock with that one as well. Okay, Centrifuge running on a 2nd and 8 picks up 4. Busted. No. Okay. Yeah. Massive picks up 1 as the Beekeepers take back over again. Freemason, not sacked this time, gains 1 yard. Woods is sacked, and we're back in possession with Cheerio, and they're beaten up by Mini Sabotage. Centrifuge picks up 2 yards. Rosemary busted looking for a pass, can't find one, leaves the building. First down there for Cheerio. Alan Twerp round to the outside a little, but it doesn't get anywhere. And that's an injury and a fumble. Sanguine Pangs has picked it up, but Otto Centrifuge has been injured by Hippie Impact. And Party Boy is now in the lineup for Cheerio. Another sack from Impact there. It's 2nd and 13. Party Boy can't do anything with it. Joe says run a restart. Okay. Well, I mean, I can run a restart. There's no drama. There seems to be a lot more variety in this one, though. A lot more variety. Anyway, Twerp. He's running, he's going, he's picking things up, and he's got 19 yards for his trouble. Party Boy can't get anywhere. It's like they're avoiding looking at receivers just to be on the safe side. Impact there coming up with a sack, and the Beekeepers have got it back again. Massive picks some up. Strange new bug you noticed a few weeks ago. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, we haven't had any big passing teams on so far. Anyway, Rosemary busted is into the end zone, and it's now 1-1. And there's another injury down there. I don't know who it was, but someone. Romeo Titsuk has been injured, and Kerwin Havbutter. Celia Parola's subbed in for the Beekeepers. And as we hit half-time, it's 1-1. Woodsy runs straight ahead. The Chefs are a passing team. To be fair, though, Caldo, you did have a very weird lineup. Mini Sabotage with a nice big run off the reception for 43 yards. And that's 2-1 Beekeepers. Party Boy runs for nothing, is busted. Managing to break through the line and picks up some yardage. just shrugging off tackles like they weren't even there. A 34-yard ground game. Twerp looked a little and then ran for 2. It's like the game thinks it's foggy. Yeah, maybe. But we've still got passing going on, though, you see. I mean, and we've got runs around the outside of the line. If they were just if everyone was running forward on every single play, I would 100% agree with you. I'm still inclined to... I mean, there's a pass. And Luther Pendragon's got himself injured by mini sabotage. Dave the Toast King now in the lineup as Cheerio are threatening to equalise. Not on that play. They will on this one. And Busted is in the end zone. Okay. Hank Massive runs away on first down with a comfortable 29-yard gain. Here's Freemason. Throws. Caught by Hen Chucker, who is currently the captain of the Beekeepers. Dirty Woods breaking through some tackle. Oh, Sabotage came in with a savage block there and allowed Woods to pick up 21 yards. Hank picks up a few more. Beekeepers looking solid, but it's 3rd and goal. Woods is stuffed. Celia Parola's been injured by Kerwin Halfbutter. Hal Half Moon now in the lineup for the Beekeepers. Okay, and they didn't get into the end zone either. Nor neither. Yeah. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, here we go. Impact comes up with another sack. That's 6 sacks for Hippie Impact in this game. 3rd and 5. Rosemary Busted can't get anywhere. Beekeepers with the ball back. We're inside the final quarter, and right now it's 2-all. Hank runs for 28 on that play. And then there's another... It was caught by Mini Sabotage, who then fumbled the ball. Somehow Dave the Toast King has got it, and Cheerio have got the ball back. Toast King, no. 3rd and 11. Rosemary sacked by Karina Very. Back to the Beekeepers again. Hank with the ball, 2 yards. Freemason sacked by Troy Oktoberfest. 3rd and 9. Woods waits too long and gets sacked by Oktoberfest as well. Cheerio now with the chance to take the lead. 14 plays left in the game. The Toast King is gains 5. Here comes Busted. First down, an 18-yard gain, and Twerp gets them close. It's 2nd and goal, and the Toast King is in for a touchdown. 10 plays left. Beekeepers trailing by 1. O.T. Freemason can't do it. It's 3rd and 7. Woods, do or die time. Oh, it's die then. Okay. Troy Oktoberfest, 68 sacks there with trauma. Okay. All right. 4 plays left, and Massive can't get anywhere. And then that's another sack. And Woods with 2 plays left. It's 3rd and 11. It doesn't work. And Cheerio can now round out the game. Final score, Beekeepers 2, Cheerio 3. Oktoberfest, star of the game, 91 fan points, 6 sacks, 52 pancakes. Hippie Impact for the Beekeepers. 1 injury inflicted, 21 pancakes, and 6 sacks. Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to follow recommendations here. Let's go. I'm going to press this button, and then I will reload the game, just in case. You never know. Right, that's done that. Yep, that's done this. Now, some of you might be thinking, now, under such circumstances, would you replay all those games, given that you save all the games as they're played? No. Whatever happens on the stream is considered canon, whether the game is screwy or not. It becomes fact the second it appears on the screen. And that's just how we roll. I pressed buttons. Why aren't you recognizing that? There you go. Right. Nobody died. We had one. No. It was a season-ending injury. That was no big deal. Right. Who did you say you were going for next? Sorry, I had to stop that thing telling me to put an advert in for you. I mean, unless you want an advert about now, but I'm suspecting that's probably a no. Right. Where are we going next? Weren't you going to look at... let's go Sea Raiders versus Pirates. Sea Raiders versus Pirates. Okay. All right. Bongolia at the moment 2-7 this season. It's not panning out for them. But Paul Dagger is playing well. Big Rob McGurk is playing well. Alan Prototype is playing well. Yeah. Meanwhile, at Port Miggins, they've got Four Fingered Owls in their lineup, and Four Fingered Owls is playing very well. Mikey Power Tools is playing very well. Benny Cheese isn't, though. Good. And it's a blessed game. Oh, thank God. Maybe we'll see some offense. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. I don't know. Angie Railroad is going to get started for the Pirates. Let's go, Angie. And she runs on the first play. And Ziggy Whippet has been injured by Doug Conglomerate. Neither of whom were involved in that first play, but fighting has occurred already. Tippitude Williams making a catch for the Pirates, picks up 21 yards. Railroad now runs it once more, and there's nothing there. Paul Crapwhistle coming up with the tackle as Conglomerate gets his first catch for 37 yards. Oh, that was dirty. Bismarck Heath wide open on the sideline. There's another injury, and it's Tippitude Williams who's down. Injured by Vera Contagion. Williams, heck of an offensive player. Absolute bobbins on defence. Anyway, it's 3rd and 16 for the Sea Raiders. Mikey Heimlich gets a touch and he only gets 2 yards. Back to the Pirates, and Railroad's got the ball. Still got the ball, going places. Mike Heimlich has been injured by Mikey Power Tools. Oh dear. As Doug Conglomerate enters the end zone. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is the violence. Crapwhistle chucks it to Muzio. And this is a nice run back from Muzio there. 44 yards. Crapwhistle running the ball. No, sorry, beg your pardon. That was Cone Drop. Picking up 5. Crapwhistle, though, can't do anything on 3rd down, and we're back to the Pirates again. Angie can't find anyone to throw to, so she runs away with it a bit. Emphysema is sacked by Big Rod McGurk. And Tony Go. Big throw downtown to Doug Conglomerate, who picks up a 45-yard pass there. 40 of those yards through the air. Gracious. Emphysema to Conglomerate, and it's another touchdown. It's 3-0 now. The Sea Raiders are not looking good. Cone drop, no. And that's the end of that drive. Okay. Railroad to the sideline, deflected by Muzio. Celia runs it on 2nd down, and that's a comfortable first off a 14-yard gain. Tony Go. Tony. Conglomerate. Touchdown. Oh, boy. Yeah, you see, Dougie Conglomerate is now starting to get all those blessings going for him. This is all very true. Cone Drop picks up 2, and it's not enough, and the Sea Raiders have given the ball away again. Railroad goes for 7. Emphysema now throws. Bismarck Heath with the catch. Heath, not the fastest receiver, but gets 21 yards anyway. Go. And that's fumbled. And then picked up by the quarterback comes and picks up the fumbled catch and runs it in for a touchdown. Bongolia are a 100% running team. Yeah. No, Bongolia are 100% running all the time. Yeah. All day, Bongolia run the ball. Tony goes in the end zone. It's 6-0, and I can't advance time to stop the bleeding until we at least hit half time. But they are getting absolutely slapped. Yeah, it's a total demolition of the Sea Raiders as Conglomerate's in again. Stone their flaming crows. Yeah. Crapwhistle, nothing doing. Cone Drop throws it. It's a first down for the Sea Raiders. You can blow your you can blow your Sea Raider Vuvuzela in celebration as Crapwhistle takes off. I don't care, Paul. I'm advancing the speed because you're trailing by 7. Yeah. Zoltan's dropped the ball. Oh, they've decided to try other things. Oh, no, it didn't work either. Bismarck Heath has been injured by Bart Cone Drop. Freddie Twobeard is now in the lineup for the Pirates. Tony Go picks up a bit. It's 2nd and 2. They've thrown it to Emphysema, and that's a 21-yard first down. Freddie Twobeard running with the ball. They're getting 11. Well, we're mixing it up. Twobeard's in the end zone. 8-0. Yeah. Contagion gets nothing. Paul gets 1. Cone Drop gets nothing. Angie's fumbled the ball, and Cone Drop's recovered it. Muzio makes another catch, and that's a first down. There goes Zoltan. Touchdown! There we go. You can celebrate that one. The Sea Raiders have scored. Yeah, you didn't pick Celia. She's come on as a substitute because most of the original teams have been injured. Yeah. Yeah, Celia's come on as a replacement for one of the downed players. Hold on, there goes Doug. He's just recovered a fumble and he's going back the other way. Flipping Doug Conglomerate means business today. Yeah. Two Beard gets 4. His go on 3rd and 6. And Celia's in the end zone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Conglomerate with a deflection. He's going to get Player of the Week at this rate because that's another touchdown. That's his 21st this year. That's pretty good going. That's averaging 2 a game. Yeah. Mind you, he is in the I receive touchdowns on the passes all day kind of a situation. I suppose so. There he goes again, look. Yeah, and he's juiced up on blessings in this one. He's got 365 yards receiving. Hold on, Barty Conedrop's been injured by Anthony Go. If you've allowed yourself to be injured by an elf, give up. Yeah, stop playing. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not something you should let yourself do. Final score, Port Miggins 11 and Bongolia 1. Ooh, Star of the game is Mikey Power Tools. 111 fan points there, 55 pancakes, 17 tackles, 4 sacks, 2 tackles for loss and an injury. Muzio for the Sea Raiders with 88 receiving yards and an interception. Kind of counts. Whew. Right, okay, yeah. And then we're going Peninsula Transport versus the Wizards. Okay. Yeah. Who's new? Rhett Violin and Kilkenny Prohound are both in the lineup for Peninsula, who are a good team, but they haven't had the kinds of results they'd be wanting. No, sir. Meanwhile, over on the Wizards, nothing new. These are all veteran players, but we have a new owner at the Wizards, and it is a blessed field. Let us see. Violin comes up with a sack on first down, and then there's Eddie Progribniak with a 14-yard catch. The Wizards in possession right now. Violin another sack. Soda throws a short one, but it's 3rd and 8. Hipster to the sideline. Carl Detonator has the catch and a 26-yard first down. Manticore gets sacked. Violin's already got 3 sacks in this game, and we're only 6 plays into the game. I'm just saying, yeah, there may be a mismatch in the line somewhere. What we got in the line? You've got an orc in the blocking there. Anyway, the Wizards' drive is done. Hanky Fungible throws a long way downtown and is caught by Cordelia Benzedrine. Gabe takes off on first down and gets a comfortable 10 yards. Here's Chet. Huge throw for Chet there, a 19-yarder. Well, I mean, it wasn't that huge, but it was a big throw. Anything that goes past about 10, 12 yards in the air is a big throw in this game. Yeah, you don't see many QBs yeeting it 40 yards down the field. No. As an interception. Progribniak's picked it off and keeps the scores even as the Wizards take over. Violin picks up another sack. Hipster throws. Progribniak with the catch has the first down. Manticore still failing to do anything of use in this game so far. Detonator getting another first down catch. 36-yard gain. Hipster looks, waits, throws. Progribniak on a short route for 4 yards. Manticore sacked by Violin, who's got 5 sacks in the game now. Detonator with the catch has the Wizards a first down inside the 5. And Manticore's in the end zone, and it's 1-0 to the Wizards. Progribniak's a very good player. He is a good player. He's a Hack Murphy kind of a player. He's got that kind of skill set. Where he's not superb in any one category, but he's pretty good in quite a few. Anyway, the Peninsula drive goes nowhere. And speaking of Progribniak, he's got a nice catch on the go for 2 yards. That was a bad throw. It was a bad throw. Manticore on 2nd and 10, and that was deflected by Heidi Grut. Tension Soda throws. Progribniak's got the ball, and he's injured. Heidi Grut has taken out Eddie Progribniak. Lenny Luxury now in the lineup for the Wizards. And Carl Detonator's in the end zone. Wizards up 2-0, but Gabe Transistors decided to run for a bit, and he's gone 25 yards on that one. Chet looks, waits, sacked by Manticore. Hank throws a short one for 4 yards. It's 3rd and 8. Gabe there, avoiding trouble, picks up 20. Chet throws. That one's caught as well, but it's only a 9-yard gain. The Fungible throws to Chet vacant, and that's a 3-yard gain. Gabe can't get much on first down. Chet on second. Throws a direct interception to Maggie Hipster, and the Wizards' defense comes up good again. And Manticore's got a catch. Destiny Sapling looked to be getting in the way of the Peninsula defenders there, freeing up a nice big gain. It's 2nd and 10. Manticore with the ball. He's going to try running it, which he probably shouldn't have bothered doing. Tension Soda on 3rd and 9, and Detonator drops the ball. Peninsula back in possession, and Gabe's making another nice run. 28-yard gain there for Gabe Transistor. Cordelia Benzadrine now getting a catch, and she's moving down to the 7-yard line as we hit half-time. Wizards up by 2 at the moment. Fungible, end zone, score. Yeah. 2-1. Peninsula pulling one back. Maggie Hipster throws. It's deflected by Gabe Transistor. It's 3rd and 7, and Manticore's the one with the ball. And it's completed to Detonator, who doesn't drop it this time. Soda looks and just gives up on life. And so did Maggie Hipster. And Manticore can't... Manticore's not really that great a player. So, I mean, it's hardly surprising that his pass went awry. Gabe now, 10 carries for 128 yards in this game. 12-yard average, almost 13. Solid. Yeah. And at the moment, the Wizards don't really have a solution to Gabe Transistor. I'll tell you what the solution is. Kick his stupid little halfling head in. Anyway, Tension Soda's just intercepted the ball, and the Wizards have got it back. Lenny Luxury making his first catch of the game, 14 yards. Benzadrine there with a deflection. Manticore doesn't run anywhere good. Soda throws that one to Luxury, but it's only short. Okay. Transistor gets 3 yards. It's 2nd and 7. Chet is sacked by Lenny Luxury. Hank throws. Caught by Benzadrine. Luxury trying to do a bit of defence there, but it didn't work. Gabe's running it again, and he's got a first down, and Peninsula are inside the 10-yard line of the Wizards. Fungible can't get there. It's 3rd and goal, and Gabe's got it, so he'll get it. He got it. It's 2-all. 1 quarter of play remaining as Luxury takes the kickoff back for 27 yards. Hipster throws. Benzadrine with the deflection. Manticore being sacked there by Rhett Violin. Violin's had a big game on the old sacking front. But the Wizards are past halfway. Manticore throws an interception to Fungible. Never mind then. Transistor running the ball. Picks up another first down. Just an outrageously good play from the little dumpy, stupid halfling. Yeah. 3rd and 10 though. He's got to do it on this play. Yeah, he's done it on that play. Okay. 16 plays remain in the game. Heidi Gert dropping a pass. Hank Fungible looking for someone to throw to, gives up and runs it. And that has paid off. He picks up 16 yards. Here's Fungible again. No, Transistor. They're the same thing. They're both halflings and nobody cares, but it's a 20-yard gain. Chet throws, Gert, touchdown. Peninsula in the lead for the first time in this game, and they've done so at exactly the right moment as Tension Soda makes a nice 17-yard pickup for the Wizards. They've then thrown it to Detonator, who's got another first down, but have they left it too late? Yes, because they've just thrown an interception to Benzadrine. Fungible's a gnome, same thing. Yeah, gnomes, halflings, same thing. Yeah. I mean, halflings are basically gnomes without beards, which makes them even worse. Fungible, a comfortable first down, and the team captain is going to get him inside the 5. A 35-yard gain as Detonator, the Transistor's in once more, and it's 4-2. Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. 4 plays left. Luxury makes another catch, gets 10 yards. Manticore, he's looking. Throws a late one out to Soda, who evades a tackle and gets him close to the first down. There's Detonator getting the first down. Kilkenny Prohound has been injured by the Anger Panda as Manticore goes in for a touchdown on the last play of the game. Not quite enough. Final score, Peninsula 4, Wizards 3. Star of the game is Rhett Violin. 6 sacks in this one, 55 pancakes. That is a contribution. Tension Soda for the Wizards picks up 51 fan points with 255 passing, deflection and an interception. Okay, right, that was that one. Yeah. Okay, have we got any other 4-win teams? You've got the Stegonauts and the Medics. it's here. I can't be bothered looking. Pugil Arachnophone is in the lineup for the Stegonauts, alongside Barry Science, of course. Barry Science's team. Remember? Barry Science? Yeah. Yeah. And then on the medics, we're looking at nobody new. We haven't even got anybody that they've traded for this season. Blimey, the medics playing a roster they had at the start. It's raining. Yeah. Okay. We up the tempo a little bit in the rain because the game runs slower, because everybody moves slower because it's raining. Bingo runs for nothing. Smiters throws. It's caught by Bongos and the medics have a first down. Bandit Joe gets 1 yard. Hazmat chucks another short one. It's another 5-yard gain. Smiters can't pick up the first down, and we're looking at the Stegonauts. They throw to Hugo Blowfish, who picks up 18 yards. Blowfish now with the ball, gets 5 on the ground. Ulysses Failure picks up the first down. Splendid throws. Helmet Cenobite with the catch, gets them to the 6-yard line. Blowfish through the middle, gets another 3. Failure gets close, but he's not in. Larry Splendid on 3rd and goal. It's deflected by Hazmat in the end zone, who then manages to throw them out of the end zone by getting a Karen Hare 20-yard first down. Great piece of defending there from the medics as they head back the other way. Bandit Joe getting 1. That one's deflected by Cenobite. 3rd and 8 now. Smiters, he's going to try and run it there, and it doesn't really work. There's only 7 yards for him on that one. Okay, 2nd and 6, Stegonauts. Larry Splendid runs, but he doesn't. No. Failure, though, punches them for 14 yards, and that's a first down, and the drive still moves. 2nd and 3. Blowfish, he's got 10. Failure, he's got another 4. Okay. See, I mean, I've been looking at Ulysses Failure because he's my namesake from another game, obviously. But touchdown, Stegonauts, they take the lead, Barry Science. Yeah, I've been looking at him for multiple seasons. I was thinking, maybe he should play for me. And I've always thought, no, he's bobbins. But I'll tell you something, so far this season for the Stegonauts, he's not been bad. And he is a two-way player, he's just not a very good two-way player. There you go, just a bit of trivia for you. Anyway, Stegonauts moving the ball, Blowfish picking up 5, his Failure running again. And he's fumbled the ball. Well, there you go, rest my case. Right, back to the medics. And Bingo's running on first down, he picks up 8 yards. Smiters throws, dead short, but it's good enough for the first. Bandit Joe, no darts. Hakan Mitro Glue, nothing. Yeah, nothing. He's a nothing player, and with a fictitious name, and he gets nothing. Blowfish runs for 3. Stegonauts moving the ball once more. 3rd and 4. Splendid throws a short one to Blowy, who's got a first down. Blowfish now with the ball, picks up a whole yards, and Sabutio Bongos managing to make a catch, but the drive has stalled out. Blowfish has been injured by Gaz sideboard of the medics, bringing Nobby Harefoot into the mix. Now, Nobby Harefoot, he can run. Can't defend worth a damn, but he certainly can run. Mitro Glue's got the turnover off the fumble force, and we're off and running as Nobby runs it, and he's in. Gaz sideboard has been beaten up in revenge fantasy by Pugil Arachnophone, and Mutant Lip Balm is now subbed in for the medics. Joe runs, gets a yard, and there's not a lot happening here. We're ducking and diving around midfield. Stegonauts currently up 2-0. There's another fumble. Mutant Lip Balm has picked it up, and the medics have got the ball back. Hazmat to Hare, gets a 16-yard gain. Bongos gets the medics in sight of the end zone. Bandit Joe, no. Hazmat gets only 2. Smiters on 3rd and goal is sacked by Failure. Heading back the other way, presumably. There goes Nobby. And he's fumbled it. Joe's come up with the ball, and the medics have got another chance. Mitro Glue with the deflection. Science gets a deflection. Joe can't do anything on 3rd down. He's just not good enough. Splendid runs for nothing. Harefoot. Look at that little fella run. 19-yard gain from the halfling. Come off the bench. Fresh pair of legs. Fresh pair of little legs. Getting a first down. 2nd and 10. Stegonauts in possession. Nobby tries passing it, and that's really not his forte. And that's the end of the drive. Still only 2-0, but the rain is hampering both teams from being at what could be described as optimum performance. But this is a nice reception and go for Hazmat, who got 32. Hazmat now passing, completes to Bongos, but Bongos is well past her prime at this point. She used to be great, but I mean, you get beaten up and that takes points off you, and eventually you're no longer the formidable opponent you once were. What's happening now? Stegan also got the ball. Harefoot's just made a catch and he's evading everybody, and he's going to go a very long way. A 43-yard gain for Nobby Harefoot, who runs them down as far as the goal line, and there's the touchdown. Harefoot is in, and that'll activate a little bit more speed in this game, I think. Yeah, 3-0 is the score. The weather having hampered both teams as Helmut Cenobite gets another touchdown, and the Steganauts have a 4-0 lead, and then they've got an interception, and it's Barry who's got it, and he's taken it to the house. It's 5-0. And what was close for a while there isn't now. No, not even close to being close. Larry Splendid makes a decent run for the first time in the game. That's nice for him, yeah. 5 plays left, Cenobite's in again, and this is turning into a blowout. Yeah, shouldn't be, but it is one. Yeah. Okay, final score, Steganauts 6, Bumson, nothing. Yes, Jeff, I'm going to give you some food. Yeah. That's happening right now. Waiting for you, son. Yeah, straight in. Get involved. Star of the game is Hakan Mitroglou. 3 sacks, 2 tackles for loss, 2 deflections, and 54 pancakes. Not bad at all. Chaz Contraband for the Medics came out with 43 pancakes and 2 pass deflections. What went wrong for the Medics? One runner who was rubbish, and another one that was not that good. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. We're looking for teams with 4 wins. Yeah. Have I gone past one? Hold on. Let's look. First row, no. Played. Not played. This may be the last game this week. Maybe. It's either this one or it's, where are they? 8 wins played. Yeah, or that one. I think it might end up being Sportsball Grunt as the game of the week. We'll see. You haven't done Ov City versus the Flex. Aha! Right. Okay, Ov City, currently 4-4 record. Ergmelin Flex 3-5. Nothing really to divide them apart from that one. Wheelspin Gold is the fresh face in the lineup for the Axemen, while Sven Ikea is in his rookie season for Ergmelin Flex. The talent on the Ergmelin Flex, so it's flipping foggy again. Yeah, I know. But you've still got Flapjack Nope in the fog, and he can do that. Yes, that's true. Okay, here goes Flapjack on the first play of the game. Yep, he's still going. 21 yards. Solid. Nancy Sue 360 throws a nice pass to Flash Bandit. Julius Hardware can't get much. And then Flapjack's having another go. And he's going again. Oh, almost managing to pick up a block there from, I believe that was Gail Scarlet Royd, as Flash gets another good one. Yep, Wheelspin with the deflection. Flapjack gets stopped at the line. Nancy Sue on a 3rd and 11. And it's complete, but it's short. So we're now looking at Ov City. Pritshus. Never mind. This drive's over. Yeah. All right. Back to Ergmelin Flex, and Flapjack's running once more. I swear, he goes backwards as often as he goes forwards. He got 9 yards on that one, but it's still 3rd and 1. Hardware throws. Bandit with the catch and a touchdown. And it is the Chroniclers who take the lead first. Take the lead first? Yeah, I mean, you could say they score first. Shandy Worthless, nice catch for the Axemen, picks up 43 yards. Wonder Blue Pill smashes through the line. And Julius Hardware has been injured by Shandy Worthless. Gordon Tugboat is now taking the field for the Chroniclers. Is he going to be good or a liability? Hang on a minute. Well, let's have a look now. Flapjack on first down. Yep. It's like he deliberately runs towards opposing players just to then go, whoop. Didn't get me. Yeah. Flapjack running again. That's another first down. Seriously, you've got to bring your A game to tackle that dude. Gordon Tugboat, 2nd and 13. Throws complete to Roman Squats, who has a 28-yard gain. Flapjack now within scoring distance, is in the end zone. 2-0 to the Chroniclers. The question will become, of course, it's too early to say how this game's going to go, but have the Chroniclers left it too late to make a playoff run this season? We don't know. There's, 5 games, including this one, left in the year. Mathematically, nobody's out yet, apart from a couple of teams that have played already. But, we'll see. Anyway, Serenity throws it on first down. There's nothing doing. Flunkerson is sacked by Gale Scarlet-Royd. There's Blue Pill. A throw to Shandy Worthless, who manages to get the first down. Being covered by Flash Bandit, no less. That was bold. Flash being one of the best ball hawks in the league. Flunkerson tries to get outside the line, can't do it. It's 3rd and 11, and there's a sack from Charles Monkey Cage. Flapjack running on first down. Monkey Cage, of course, is one of the reasons why Flapjack is able to run like that. So let's hope he doesn't get hurt or killed. Tugboat throws a 2-yarder, and Flapjack's got the ball again, but this time he runs into trouble. And we're back with Of City, who are far from out of this. They are in enemy territory at the moment. Squats gets a deflection. Blue Pill on a 2nd and 10, runs it and picks up 6. Here's Serenity on 3rd and 3, and that's a first down. Flunkerson on first, runs it, still running it, runs it a bit more, gets 16 yards, and that takes Chunk Flunkerson over 1,000 yards rushing in an illustrious career that isn't that impressive. Half-time strikes, and Of City have scored finally. It is now 2-1. Ergmenenflex with the lead, but neither team looking exactly brilliant. Flashes of talent are on display, but you can't get very far by just flashing. Right, okay, back to the Chroniclers once more. Flapjack, he's throwing it. He's completed to Flash. And Flash is injured by Shandy Worthless. Mamalou Flex has subbed into the lineup for Ergmenenflex, and there's a sack right there. It's 3rd and 10. Flapjack goes backwards, and the drive is over. 2nd and 5, Axeman with the ball. 2-yard gain from Flunkerson. Blue Pill, not a lot there really, no. Flapjack now throwing it back the other way, and that didn't work either. Hold on. Cliffy Goat Scream is dead. The Of City Axemen are down a newish player. I think Cliff was like year 1. Yeah, that's a dead one right there. That's a capital F fans. However, they did score on that drive. So, everything has its upside. 2-2 is the score. Ergmenenflex with the ball, driving well at the moment. Nancy Sue 360 gets herself sacked. It's 3rd and 12. Mamalou Flex throws complete to Gordon Tugboat, who's going to go the distance, and that's a touchdown. Okay, 3-2, Ergmenenflex in the lead. Chunk Flunkerson, good piece of running there, gets 25 yards. Here's Blue Pill, stuffed behind the line by Gale Scarlet-Royd. Serenity, and it's dropped by Blue. Blue Pill is not having her best day. Wonder Blue Pill, usually so reliable, usually so flipping violent as well, but in this game has not been popping on all corn. Nancy Sue throws. It's Flex with the catch again. And that's a comfortable 29-yard first down there for the Chroniclers. Flapjack, he's trying to get round to the outside of the line, but Flapjack seems to have lost a step in the second half of this game. It's 3-2. There's 17 plays left. Yeah, Blue Pill picks up 2 yards on that run, and that's opened it up for the Chroniclers again. But they need a first down, and they're not doing it properly. Flex gets sacked by Wheelspin Gold. Of City with what could be their last chance of the game. Wheelspin makes a catch on first down for 18 yards. Flunkerson doesn't get anywhere. Blue Pill waits for ages and eventually walks forward past the line, picks up 5 yards. Serenity can't get there. Monkey Cage with the tackle for loss. Ergmenenflex can now run out the clock as Nope gets a first down on the run. Flex on 2nd and 13 is sacked by Finucane, and 3rd and 17. Can Flapjack get them the first that will run out the clock? No. 4 plays and how many yards? 60 odd. Oh, okay, well, they're going to pick up some there. That's 27 of them. They've got 2 plays left. 1 play left. No plays left. Final score, Oak Melonflex 3, of City 2. Charles Monkey Cage did not get player of the game. I thought he did, but he didn't. Wonder Blue Pill got player of the game. How? By playing 2-way. 7 sacks, a tackle for loss and 12 tackles. Oh, okay, yeah. Charles Monkey Cage, though, 35 pancakes, 3 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Whew, yeah, good, well-fought game, that one, but neither team really playing as in the way that they have been known to play in the past. The Minstrels versus Failurewood is next on your to-do list. Okay, right, here we go. Yeah, on the Minstrels, well, I mean, they're precious few. I mean, 50% of the team are players that they bought this season. I mean, I'm hardly one to criticise. I'm just saying that the Minstrels are still working on a rebuild project. Meanwhile, over on Failurewood, Not Blabber is in the lineup. An unremarkable first season, but has certainly been contributing, so that's nice. And the weather is normal. Don't you mean it's a beautiful day for some Brutalball? It really, really is. It most certainly is. Pretend Honey Bear is going to kick the game off for us for Failurewood. Let's see how we go. Honey Bear up the middle for 2 yards. And then Justice Lemon makes a 10-yard catch. Exorcism Fry is stuffed by Pitbull Jones. 2nd and 14. Honey Bear, no. Vanken on 3rd and 13. Completes to Honey Bear, who fumbles the ball, and it's Red Cobbler who's got it for the Minstrels. And proving to be somewhat tricky to bring down. Crash Zodiac runs on first down. Flipping heck, he's had his Weetabix. Got 12 yards. Pitbull with a run inside the 5-yard line. Jeff Conservative looks for an open pass. Doesn't find one. Zodiac, same manoeuvre, finds Vectrix, and it's 1-0 to the Minstrels. Julio a la carte getting involved. Gets a 29-yard catch for Failurewood. A la carte again. Breaking the tackles as he picks up 43 yards. Exorcism runs for 2. Honey Bear on 2nd and goal. Touchdown a la carte. Just as well it's not flipping blessed, otherwise, I mean, you know, that'd be horrible. Still, Minstrels back with the ball. Pitbull picks up 9, and that's good for a first down. Jeff throws. Vectrix has got the ball. Can Fry tackle? No. Okay. Amanda Pickle has to make the play. 46-yard gain, though. But Julio's picked off the pass, and he's coming back the other way. That's his 3rd interception this season, which is unremarkable. But, I mean, I call out the numbers when the numbers present themselves. Julio with another catch gets 14. Fry throws. Honey Bear gets 9 yards. It's 2nd and short. Honey Bear with the ball. Throws. A la carte touchdown. Anyone would think he's proving to be tricky to cover. Yeah. And then, of course, you consider their other receiver, which is Justice Lemon. Failure would have got some game going on here, but Lynn Mephisto gets her first catch of the day off a pass from Jeff Conservative, who then catches the next one and is down at the 1-yard line. Pitbull throws, and it's intercepted by Justice Lemon in the end zone. Oh, describe for me that feeling when you kind of go, I'm not going to win this one. That's disgusting. Honey Bear throws it. A la carte's got the ball. Vectrix can't tackle him. And neither can Savant, although Savant there was blocked by Not Blabber, which was a great piece of teamwork. And Lemon's in the end zone. Yeek. Indeed, yeek. Right, Pitbull runs for no yards. Joe's slung 20 quid in the bucket towards Cliffy Goat Scream's funeral. You never know, Joey might be back at the end of the season. Then again, he might not. Vectrix does what Vectrix does, gets a 56-yard breakaway touchdown off pure speed. As Julio goes back the other way for 32 yards. Vanken then throws a 15-yarder. This is an aerial assault on the senses. Lemon picks up 11. Vanken looks, throws, complete to Lemon for a touchdown. 4-2 is the score, but we've got a long way to go yet, as Fingers Vectrix has injured Justice Lemon, bringing Phantom of Fanta into the lineup for Failurewood Hills. A la carte's got himself another catch, though. Well, as long as he doesn't get injured, he's got 10 catches for 256 in the game so far. That's close to, but not quite record-breaking progress. However, with their with the number 2 receiver out of action for the game, maybe he's favoured, especially given that it's proving to be so hard to cover. Mafanta gets a catch there, though, for 16 beg your pardon, yards as we hit half-time, and Failure would have a 5-2 lead. Honey Bear completes to a la carte, who gets another first down. Vanken throws, Honey Bear, touchdown. Activate the turbos. Oh dear, activating the turbos again. Exorcism Fry's been injured by Benny Radical. Vicky Flamboyant has subbed in. Okay, well look, I mean there's a delta of 4 between the two teams. Minstrels are about to score. So they are. Alright, okay. Alright, hang on then. Yeah. A la carte with another catch. And so far, he's proved to be the unstoppable force. As Mafanta makes another good progress catch, 18 yards gained. Honey Bear throws, Mafanta with the catch and gets down at about the 22-yard line of the Minstrels. A la carte gets him another first down, because of course he does. Flamboyant throws and is picked off by Mephisto. Well, the Minstrels need a really fast touchdown now. Mephisto gains 11. There goes Vectrix, who's obviously going to get a good chunky yardage there. Flipping heck. That's a 68-yard fingers Vectrix touchdown, and all of a sudden the gap is only 2. Amanda Pickle has been injured by Red Cobbler. Emmanuel Weathercone is now in the lineup for Failurewood Hills, who are getting well harshed. But no one can stop Julio a la carte. No, he's indestructible. He's like the best player who ever lived. Touchdown Failurewood. Mafanta's in the end zone. Jeffy Conservative did a catch there. Mephisto gets the next one. 19-yard gain. Conservative throws. There goes Vectrix again. Down to the... This is impressive work from Vectrix, who's averaging 34 yards a catch. That is strong. Yeah. Okay, 2nd and 1. And there goes a la carte. Just unstoppable, Julio a la carte. It's like he's immortal. Like he will never, ever die because he's just that good. He's in the end zone again. That's 8-5 now. Yeah. No. We've seen a flip of 3 points come in about 20 plays. So this game is not necessarily over. You've got to say it probably is, though, isn't it? And you go, yeah, it probably is, but every time Vectrix gets the ball, he's gone for at least half the field. Yeah. And Failurewood have had a couple of turnovers, but Mafanta's got him a first down. They really need a possession drive here just to sort of run the play clock down a bit. 2nd and 13. And a la carte's, well, yeah, doing the right moves. 3rd and 2. And it's deflected by Vectrix. 2 points different. Vectrix has got a pass, and there he goes, disappearing over the horizon again. And that's a touchdown. And the lead has been reduced to 1 point. Vanker fumbles the ball, but Urknot Blabber has picked it up. Flamboyant has the first down and is still on her feet. A 22-yard gain. His pretend Honey Bear. And you've just got to be thinking, just don't turn the ball over. Just don't turn the ball over. Just don't turn it. Rook Lantern has been injured by Benny Radical. Irish Joe Shock is now in the lineup. Failurewood, I'm sure, have still got some players left. But they don't need them. This is the last play of the game, and they haven't thrown it to Vectrix, which was the only move that would have worked. Final score, Failurewood 8, Minstrel 7. Star of the game, Julio a la carte, 482 receiving, 3 touchdowns and an interception. Crash Zodiac for the Minstrels with 67 fan points, 5 touchdowns, sack deflection, and 250 of the passing. Hold on, 458 yards receiving for Vectrix. Yeah. Have they got any other players? Not so much as you'd notice. No. Okay. But I think there's a lot of one-player teams in this league. A lot of them. And that's not a bad thing. Right, looking for the next lowest. It might be me. I think it is. What have we got left? 7 plays 6. Yeah. And then we've got 7 plays 7. Yeah. We've got an 8 plays 7. And we got another 7 plays 7. We've got a 5 plays 6. All right. So let's see how the voting ended up here. Because I asked you the Bulldoze Power taking on the Sweaty Marsupials. Big time game. Yeah. And the field is cursed. And you've said, 53% of you have said, someone's going to die. Yeah. Well, you never know. Have we got any fresh-faced newcomers anywhere here? I've got 4 new players in the line. Yeah, I've given Enya a go in this one. Well, she's going to die then. Oh, yeah, she probably is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I nominate Dark Mode Enya as my player most likely to die, which is a shame because I've got some hopes for her. Maybe it'll be the Frenchman. Oh, no. I still think the Frenchman should sign for me, but here we go. Jackie Mercury gets us going. And throws to Tongo Coriander for 17. The Frenchman now on 1st and 10. Nice piece of running. Tackled by Julio after 12 yards. Emil Dada, wearing the captain's badge today, picks up 3. Murky throws it away. The Frenchman with the throw. It's intercepted by Ross Puke. The Pukeman. Who is then sacked by Craig Franklin. Big Steve, he's looking to throw. And he completes to Julio Lobster. Can the Frenchman make the tackle? Yeah, Julio was getting a bit tired. All right, Enya. Looks, throws, nobody there. Here comes Ross. Throws to Julio, who's into the end zone for a touchdown. Jack Mercury getting the Marsupials going again. Throws it away. The Frenchman with the throw completes to Tipsy Jack for the first down. Dada tries running it. And my defensive line remembers what I pay them for. 3rd and 5. Frenchman throwing it. A late throw to Tipsy Jack for the first down. Nice play. 2nd and 10. Mercury. Throws complete to Tongo Coriander. Frenchman on 1st and 10. Being pursued by some really big, angry lads from my line, but he got to pass away anyway. 2nd and 1, Mercury. And that's complete, but it's behind the line. 3rd and 4. And we get the stop. Good work, team. Good work. Daxter makes a catch. And that's a 29-yard gain. Big Steve. Run it, Steve. There you go. Gets a 4-yard gain. Enya throws. Completes to Julio. Tongo tries to make a tackle, but he's a dragon. Touchdown BDP. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Yep. Okay. Frenchman throws. And that's a 3-yard gain. Emil. He's trying to run it. No, he threw a late pass instead, but it wasn't good enough. And there's Julio with a catch. What is it about guys named Julio? They're really good, and I want both of them. 2nd or Doug Conglomerate. Yeah. Hold on. Ed Big Mother's made an interception. Well, that's something you don't see very often. Yeah. Steve on 2nd and 10. Don't throw it, Steve. It was dropped by Julio. Flipping heck, Julio. Daxter's in the end zone and it's 4-0 BDP. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. 2nd and 7. The Frenchman throws and it's behind the line again. Emil tries to run it and it doesn't work. We've got the ball back and Julio's got a catch. Yeah. All right. Steve running the ball. Smashes through a few players. Steve's in the end zone. Now, I may have said earlier this season that I'd figured my team out. Yeah. No, I've got the lineup now. I've got it. I've got the lineup's done. It's here. Yeah. This is the lineup. Yeah. You don't need to scout my team. This is it. You're looking at it. Oh, interception. Steve throws an interception when I thought he was going to run it. What a berg. Flipping heck, Steve. Yeah. Well, you have to take the rough with the smooth. That's the coach's fault, not Steve's fault. It's the coach says, oh, no, throw the ball. And to be fair, we do quite nicely throwing the ball. But I've got Steve in there as a little bit of a woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah. Ross throws, and it's picked up by Julio, who's got a first down. It's half time. You should really turn on the afterburners now rather than just turn the screw. Tipsy Jack has been injured trying to tackle Steve Morey. That was foolish. As Julio takes off again, and that's 6-0 BDP. Activate the turbos. You sure someone could get killed? Yeah, all right. I'll slow it. Slight afterburners purely for death reasons. Yeah. Ross has started to learn how to play pass defence, you know. Historically, he wasn't very good at it, but he started to he just kind of twig the discipline ever so slightly. Yeah. Nice run from the Frenchman. And he picks up 16 yards. Emil Dada throws. It's deflected by Daxter. Jack gets him down to the 1 yard line. The Frenchman throws it away rather than die. Wise. Ross throws to Steve Murray, who picks up a 27-yard gain. He's then running the ball. And he's got lots of big lads behind him doing a bit of blocking. A 45-yard run from Big Steve. Julio's down at the 5-yard line. Ross into the end zone. Dark mode Enya. Yep. Frenchman runs for 2. Emil runs for nothing much. Jackie Mercury throws it. Martin McHosepipe's got the catch for 8. And another first down. And the Marsupials have actually started to get their offense to click a little bit. The scoreline might say otherwise, but they are actually picking up some yards. Emil runs again, gets only 2. And that's another first down. They're chipping away at the yardage. Coriander's down at the 6-yard line. And there's McHosepipe with the touchdown. And the clean sheet for BDP is a thing of the past. Steve's running the ball. And that's a 28-yard gain. Julio's got a catch. Touchdown. Yeah. Dark Mode Enya has been injured. Well, Emmental's come on. Well, I left Emmental off because he's fragile. That's why Dark Mode got the start. I mean, it's the right substitution, but there's a reason that Emmental's not on the field to begin with. We're absolutely killing these people. I know, it's just mean at this point. Yeah. Emmental ran for a 1 whole yard there. Come on, Ross. Ross with a rushing touchdown. Very nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, this was quite a critical game because coming into this one, the Marsupials had the wild card spot. They haven't got it anymore. No. No. We just mashed them up well good. Nobody died. Final score, BDP 10, Marsupials 2. Star of the game, Julio Lobster with 385 receiving, 6 touchdowns, no defense. Tongo Coriander got 190 receiving, touchdown, pass deflection, an interception, and an injury inflicted. Okay. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Eesh. Yeah, I know. That was a bit... Oh, steady on. Yeah, I know. All right, so we're looking at the 7v7 now, aren't we? No, there's several of them. Oh, no, we got 7 versus 6. Okay, Blood Pit are taking on Volcamoose. Let's be having you. This is a big game. Now, Blood Pit are undefeated this season. Volcamoose are really good. Yeah. Are Blood Pit really good? See, I don't think they are. But you look at the lineup. Clacton is excellent. Mark Disneyland, meh. Anthony Pringle, he's shown, Pringles, plural, has shown some merit. But then look at the line. They've got Peter Brickwall, who is very good. Glenda Bastard, who plays all over the place, and on defense is an absolute nightmare. Veronica Hammock is pretty adequate. Then they've got Ramiro Pleasuredome, and they've got rookie superstar Rocky Mellons. This is a good team. But look at Volcamoose. Vigor the Viking, unremarkable but solid. Spangles Hunkerdome is a big nothing. Kremp Inquisitor's a big nothing. Chris Biscuit, though, best in the league. Best in the league. Felipe Flexin's all right. Zerwin Trumpet is mediocre. Erland Dickberg is certainly a good receiver, and Slop Ridges has the potential to be a great receiver. I do not know. Yeah. Okay. 2 good teams going head-to-head. Just like the last game, I should have said. Yeah, okay. Viking will get us underway. The Saints first with the ball. And that was deflected by Clacton. Spangles on 2nd and 10. Throws it away. Okay, 3rd and 10. Here comes Kremp. And that one's complete to Ridges, but it's not good enough for the first. Clacton throws on 1st down. Viking with the deflection. Disneyland runs for 2. Pringles throws, and that's deflected by Viking. Viking now with the ball, and that was deflected by Pleasuredome. Hunkerdome gets 3. 3rd and 6, Inquisitor throws. It's an actual first down, people. The Viking gets 14 yards. Inquisitor drops the ball. Hunkerdome finds a gap, runs through it, and keeps running. A lovely 27-yard run there from the little unbearded dwarf. Bald-faced dwarf. Pleasuredome intercepts the ball, and that's the end of the drive. Hold on. Vikings intercepted it straight back again, and the drive's back on. Inquisitor makes a catch and gets the first down for 11 yards. Spangles, another nice piece of running. Obviously, as a halfling, won't be contributing anything at all on offense, but so what? Yeah, if you've got a player that just kind of goes, I am your offense, then who cares if they play defense or not? Hunkerdome's in the end zone, and it's 1-0 Saints. Clacton is sacked by Inquisitor. Disneyland throws it, and Dick Berg's intercepted that bad boy. And he's got a clear path to the end zone, but he hasn't got the speed for it. He's down at the 4-yard line. Saints, end zone, Dick Berg, touchdown. Use commas or don't. That sentence makes sense either way. It's 3rd and 10. Here comes Pringles. He managed to bash a couple of tackles out of the way there, but it wasn't good enough, and the Saints have got the ball back. Hunkerdome looking to throw this time. And it's deflected by Clacton. 3rd and 10. Inquisitor can't make the yardage, and the bouncers have got the ball. Clacton throws, and Vikings got an interception, and Bloodpit are going, will you people throw to our team? For crying out loud. Hunkerdome throws it, and Clacton's picked it off, so it's all good. Yeah, it's all much of a muchness. Clacton throws the ball, it's deflected by Dick Berg. Disneyland. This might be a game actually where the cover players are overpowering the receivers, and that is unusual. But Dick Berg's got the catch here. He managed to break a tackle attempt from Pleasure Dome and has got him down to the 2-yard line. Here comes Spangles, who should run it but doesn't. Inquisitor now runs it, and it's a score, and the Saints are up 3-0. Plenty of games still to go. And Chris Biscuit is best in the league. He is best in the league. That's blocking lineman. There is none finer than Chris Biscuit. 3rd and 3. Inquisitor throws it. Dick Berg drops the ball, and the bouncers have another go. 56 plays still to play in this one. But flipping heck, the Saints defense stepping up there and just snuffing out that drive like it was a candle in a breeze and you were carrying a bucket of water. Inquisitor around the outside of the line picks up 13 yards. Viking throws it away. 2nd and goal, Hunkerdome with it, but we hit the half-time point. Bring on the cheerleaders. Never mind. Hunkerdome around the outside, touchdown. Saints, it's 4-0. We will hit the afterburners if Bloodpit do not score on this drive. Yeah. I think that might be a new... It's another interception. Vikings done it again. Oh, boy. Yeah, new policy. On a cursed field, we don't slow the game down. No, we speed the game up a bit if it's a blowout, just in case someone dies. I have missed people dying in accelerated games before, and I don't want to do it again. Pringles now, I'm trying to throw it, but it doesn't work. Clacton has it deflected by Viking, who's having a heck of a game on defence. Pringles, nothing on 1st down. Clacton throws it away on 2nd. Disneyland throws it away on 3rd. Saints with the ball back once more. 1st down to Viking. Pleasure Dome with the deflection. 2nd and 10. Ramiro deflects another. But Slop Ridges has got the catch on 3rd and 10 and chalks up 45 yards on the blackboard of yardage. Inquisitor round the outside of the line. That was an epic run. Didn't quite make it to the end zone. Here comes Chris Biscuit. He's forced a turnover, and the turnover record for the bouncers in this one are not good. No. It's a bad day for turnovers if you are a Blood Pit fan. I imagine some of you must be Blood Pit fans. It's got to be. Statistically speaking, at least 1.2 of you should be a Blood Pit fan. At least 1.2, including the owner. Yeah. 3rd and 11, Saints with the ball. Inquisitor throws, Vikings got the catch. 15 plays left. The Saints are up 6-0. This game is, this is a game that is not happening for the bouncers at all. They threw that straight to Anthony Pringles, and he felt pleased with himself for deflecting it rather than just catching it. What an idiot. Well, he's a demon. They're not blessed with being that smart. Yeah, they're ruddy violent, though. Ruddy violent. Pringles runs for a 1st down. Bounces with the ball. Hang on, there's Viking. She's picked off another one. Yeah. Then runs for a bit. Viking is in line for could be a player of the week. 116, I think, is fan points leadership of the week this week. 7-0. So, I mean, that's reachable. Yeah. Pleasure Dome gets 23. Final score, yeah, Viking. There's Saints 7, Bouncers nothing. Star of the game, Viggy the Viking, with 156 fan points. 186 passing, 4 touchdowns, 7 deflections, 4 interceptions. Didn't make a single tackle, never needed to. Clacton Express for the Bouncers, 43 fan points, minus 21 on offence. Why is that? Because she threw them all to the Viking. Chris Biscuit got 75 pancakes. Yeah. If you win the pancake battle, you've got half the battle won. Unless that battle is pancakes, in which case you've got it 100% won. Right, what's left? Grazer Ridge Toymasters, that's the best game in bad company. Yeah. You've then got KSA Nomads, and you've got Sportsball Grunt. Let's go KSA Nomads. Okay. Both teams look really, really good. Oh, that was Blood Pit's first loss of the season, incidentally. Nomads are also haven't lost a game in the season so far. But KSA are looking, respectable. Yeah, Nomads are looking respectable. Yeah, but KSA are looking respectable. Hey, it's a blessed game. So unless either team's brought the defence with them, the score in this could ratchet up quite quickly. Okay, there goes Egon Sanction for the Nomads on the first play of the game, 21 yards. Selector throws to Glitch. Kim Selector is playing as runner, apparently. Glitch now throws, completes to Ilma Shelf Space, and that's a 17-yard gain. Shelf Space now throws, Selector drops the ball. Selector is now running the ball. What's Kim Selector doing at runner? I don't know, but she's doing all right. Glitch round the outside of the line, and that's a touchdown. Nomads take the lead. Koff Zerma immediately gets a catch for KSA, and that's a 31-yard gain. Here comes Raz McClintock, and that's complete to Saturno. There's something good about the KSA coaching format that they use, in that they really make use of their runners as receivers. But they stalled out on the opposing 6, and the Nomads have it back and throw it to Exponential Tyrone, who gets 20. Kim runs for 2. Here's Glitch trying to get through the middle. Not against that line, you won't. Shelf Space throws. Tyrone's got the catch, and that's a first down. Drive continues. Selector looks, throws, caught by Tyrone, who's being marked by Saturno. You would have thought Saturno's vision would give him a bit of an advantage there, but evidently it's not paid off yet, as Selector's into the end zone for the touchdown. Saturno now with the ball for KSA is going to run it and get the first down quite comfortably. A 21-yard gain. McClintock throws, deflected by Boris the Wet Paper Bag. As Charlie Choo Choo runs. Big lads running. Big lads running. 36-yard gain. And that's very nice. Saturno throws. Zerma. A good throw back across the body there to Koff Zerma, who got them down to about a foot away. And they're in the end zone, and KSA have pulled one back. It's 2-1. Nomads having the lead at the moment. Selector with the throw, Exponential Tyrone with the catch, and he's down at the halfway line. Glitch running nowhere. Shelf Space, 2nd and 10. Tyrone with the catch again, and he's down at the 25-yard line. Selector Tyrone is just getting it done, and Crotch Dangle Flag has been injured by Charlie Choo Choo. The Nomads have now subbed in Buster Vortex. Well, that's anybody's guess. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's the problem with Blocker 3. Who cares? Yeah, I know. Well, Vortex is a dwarf. Hey, he might bring something on defense. Okay, we'll see, won't we? Anyway, KSA could not get a first down there, giving the Nomads the ball back. And Bill Saturno is out. He's been injured by Egon Sanction. They brought in Carl Svazdan, who's a decent player, but he's no Bill Saturno. No. Bill Saturno has got legend written all over him. All over him if he lives that long. Sanction gets a first down catch. Glitch to the outside of the line, picks up 5. 2nd and goal, Shelf Space. And it's intercepted by Rock Hands. Svazdan is now running on first down and picks up a comfortable 16. Here's McClintock with a 1st and 10. Completes to Hands. And all of a sudden, KSA look like, hang on, we're not done yet. No. A 61-yard gain in the air. Choo Choo now piles through the line, gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Svaz tries passing it. It doesn't work. But McClintock to Hans is a touchdown. It's 3-2. We're still this side of the halfway mark as well. Well, I mean, Hans has stepped up when Saturno has something or other. Yeah, stepped up and turns over. Hold on. Hans is in the end zone. It's 3-all. Yeah, I read the chat there for a second, and KSA have equalised. All right, Tyrone's back on the catching tip again, and it's half-time. Nomads have the ball from their own 35, and it's all square. Okay, there goes Tyrone again. How many yards is he up to? It'll tell you at some point, and then you can tell them. Okay, McClintock makes a deflection. Glitch throws one away. It's 3rd and 10. Shelf space. Deflected by Hans, and Svazdan runs the ball on 1st down for KSA. Picks up another 5. McClintock doesn't get anywhere on 2nd. Choo Choo manages to burst through the line and gets a 14-yard 1st down. Svaz waits, looks, runs, breaks a tackle, still on his feet, running like a monster, gets 29 yards. McClintock is sacked by Tyrone. Choo Choo through the middle of the line again. Now, the thing with Charlie Choo Choo is if you can trip him up at the line, he won't get past you. If you can't, he's gone for a bit. There you go, some pro coaching tips for you there. Hans gets a 1st down for KSA, and Choo Choo punches it in, and for the first time, the Colonel Space Agency have the lead in this one. Melvin Glitch runs back a good distance for the Nomads, picking up 40 yards. His selector on 1st and 10. Sanction's got the catch. Oh, lovely bit of blocking on Olga Delirium. Allowed the Nomads straight into the end zone, and we're all square again. Okay, yeah. McClintock throws an 18-yarder. McClintock's having a decent game. 8 of 9 in this one. Choo Choo through the line once more, picks up 13 yards. Svaz is sacked by Tyrone. McClintock on 2nd and 12 is also sacked by Tyrone. And Charlie Choo Choo bursts through the line. He'll get the 1st down comfortably. 26-yard gain. Svaz is running, but this time he's got too many tacklers to get past, and he only gets 1 yard. But he's got a catch here, and once again KSA are in sight of the end zone. 2nd and goal, and it's scored by Hans. 5-4. Colonel Space Agency have the lead. Shelf space throws it. Shade Dark Cave with the deflection. It's 2nd and 10. Glitch. That was an unwise choice there by Melvin Glitch. He only got 2 yards. Shelf space waits all day, throws the safe pass, but it gets no yardage. There are 19 plays left and a score from the Colonel Space Agency here. Could call this one done. Santino Bananas has been injured by Exponential Tyrone, bringing in Lenny Testes. But is that an injury too late to affect the outcome? McClintock to the end zone. Zerma. 6-4. Colonel Space Agency have the lead. Tyrone drops the ball. Yeah, that's happening. Yep. Testes comes up with a catch. Sanction then gets a 1st down for the Nomads, but it's too late. Yeah. No, and Kim Selector dropped the ball. Overconfidence, that's what it was. Overconfidence. Yeah. And it's cost them. And it's cost them a lot. McClintock throws deflected by Selector. 3rd and 10. Choo Choo. And he's tripped up at the line. Okay, 6 plays remain. A really fast touchdown followed by an interception. Nah, I'm not seeing it. Well, you're not seeing a fast touchdown for starters. 3 plays left. Nomads to the end zone. Sanction. 2 plays remain. And that's safe. Even with a turnover now, it's not going to work. But Zerma's got a really good catch and go. And that's your final score. Colonel Space Agency 6. Nomads 5. And that's the first time the Nomads have lost this season. Star of the game, Rock Hands, with 185, receiving 3 touchdowns, 5 deflections and an interception. Tyrone for the Nomads got player of the game. Only a few points off the title there. 204, receiving 1 touchdown, 3 sacks and an injury inflicted. Well, gracious. Well, gracious. 2 games remain. Next, we're going to do Grazer Ridge up against the Toymasters. Yeah. Why? Because it's 7-7 versus 8-7. You see, I mean, that's, and also it's bouncing back over the other side. I mean, you know, you just do these things. Grazer Ridge Are they for real? Their offence doesn't look like they are, but they have the third best pass defence in the league, or they did recently. The Toymasters are undefeated so far this season. Who do we like? All of them. They're all super. Can Nige Prison outrun Klep Bossman? Because Klep Bossman is going to tackle the pants off anybody. And I mean that as well. He's got a fixation with trousers. It's going to be the Toymasters who start things off. Scrag Vitamins, your ball carrier. And throws the ball and it's deflected by Nige Prison. Here comes Justin Underworld running on second down. Solid run, picks up 8. Is Kenny Respect. Not quite enough for the first. Ethan Hogwash throws. It's intercepted immediately, but Benny Sausages has picked it off. And the Toymasters resume their progression. Scrag throws. Sausages with the catch. Olive Sunflower can't catch up. And that's a touchdown for the Toymasters. That is not the outcome you would have seen at this point in the game. Karen Woman runs for 3. It's 3rd and 1. Sunflower, no. Has Sunflower played much this season? It's not a name I recognise. By the way, Sausages is making a name for himself here. There's Josh flipping Rubinho. Yeah. Well, where's he going to get involved? Bossman with the touchdown. Toymasters up by 2 after 11 plays. Hogwash gets nowhere. Karen runs it. Karen Woman's got some talent. Yeah, she has. That's a 35-yard run. You don't see many runs that long. Olive Sunflower now running it. Gets 12. Didn't get the blocks previously. Hogwash is now running it and gets 9. Why aren't you throwing it to flipping Josh Rubinho or hold on, there's an injury down there. Justin Underworld has been taken out by Olive Sunflower. What? Yeah, Turk Ramjet's now in the lineup for the Toymasters as Grazer Ridge get their first point in the game. Scrag's run it back the other way. Okay, here comes Turk. Oh, he's come off the bench and he's run it for a yard. Well, that's nice. He's caught this one, though, and he's going places with it. A 28-yard gain. Scrag now running again. He does like that outside run to Scrag Vitamins, and it's wise. He picked up 13 yards. Run up the middle from Turk Ramjet gets only 1. Kenny Respect managing to get the first down. Toymasters looking at the end zone. Vitamins. Here he goes. There he is. There we are. 3-1. Toymasters in the lead again. Well, I mean, they were in the lead before, but they're in the lead again now. Nige made a catch there, but he was facing the wrong way, so he ran the wrong way. Hogwash runs for the first down, and he's still evading tackles as he moves past the halfway line. 31-yard gain. Karen is going to try and do the same thing, but she only gets 12. I mean, it's still a good result. Olive Sunflower with a nice run. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, they put in a lineup to try and fox the Toymaster defence, and it is starting to work. Interesting. They are afeared of Kenny Respect and possibly also of Klep Bossman. Who knows? Either way, Turk Ramjet picks up 25 on a nice run. Respect looks, throws, and it's rubbish. Scrag on 2nd and 10 for the Toymasters. Throws, and that one's caught by Respect, who has the first down, and the Toymasters are inside the opposing 15. Ramjet to the end zone. Bossman touchdown. 4-2. You wouldn't rule anyone out yet. Oh, hell no. No. Not even slightly. Olive throws and Rubinho drops the ball. Hogwash on 2nd and 10 can only get 1. Karen's going to try and take it the rest of the way. And gets tripped up by Scrag. He won't get credited with the tackles because he can't tackle. But he tripped up the player and that stopped the drive. Respect throws. Caught by Bossman, who's going to trundle up the road a bit. Gets a 38-yard catch. Vitamins gets down as far as the 10 to the 6-yard line. Ramjet tries a pass, it doesn't work. Respect tries a run, which doesn't really work. It's half time. Toymasters are up 4-2. They've got 1 down to go, and it doesn't work. Nige deflects the pass, and now Grazer Ridge are passing the ball themselves. Rubinho gets a 25-yard gain. Karen running on first down, nothing doing. Solid Flower is deflected by Bossman. Hogwash is stuffed at the line, and the Toymasters are in control. Possibly. Turk, nice piece of running. Makes a change, because the Toymasters do like the squirty little tiddly runners who don't do anything on offense, on defense. But bringing in a Canid off the bench has paid off because he's got a little bit of a va-va-voom in terms of strength. 5-2 now the score. Grazer Ridge's run-based gambit so far has proved to be a run-based gambit that possibly doesn't recognise that they've been doing well because they throw the ball to Nigel Prison and he disappears off into orbit with the ball for a touchdown. Always look at where your touchdowns come from, people. Always. If you don't understand who's scoring your touchdowns, you won't know whether or not to take them off the field. I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe they've just decided, the coach has decided that, no, we're going to run it today, lads. Really, you think that'll work? No. Okay, it's 6-2. All right, Grazer Ridge have to score on this drive or I'm turbo boosting it. Olive throws. Rubinho with the catch. And that's another 20-yard gain. Hogwash runs a bit, gets 2 yards. Karen. Nice run from Karen. Picks up another 6, but Olive's got to get it there and she doesn't. And that will be that then. 1 quarter of play remains and the Toymasters very much in the lead. Very much in the lead. Yeah. There goes Benny Sausages. Benny Sausages! There's a player who really hasn't made a name for themselves up until this season. Benny Sausages this season has been the dog. Clip Bossbang as well has been an absolute stud this season. Yeah. Obviously they've contributed in the past, but this year they've really made a difference. Who's Nige being covered by? Nige has been covered by Kenny Respect, who's a big nothing. Yeah. Facts. Yeah. 10 plays left. 7-2 the score. Karen is close to the end zone. And Nige gets himself his second touchdown of the game. But I suspect he's only got about 6 yards or something pitiful. When you throw it to Nige Prison, he vanishes. Yeah, you blink and he's halfway home. Yeah. No. Grazer don't seem to have passed much. No, because they've changed their runners. They've thrown it to Nige. And look at him go. A 46-yard gain for Nigel Prison. If they'd have done that a couple more times, who knows what would have happened. Anyway, final score, Toymasters 8, Grazer Ridge 3. Player of the game, Turk Ramjet, came off the bench, got player of the game. Only 46 fan points, though. This one was quite evenly matched, even though the score says otherwise. 3 touchdowns and a tackle for loss. Josh Rubinho for Grazer Ridge, 96 receiving yards and a pass deflection and a bunch of tackles. Was it strategy? Was it the coach? Who can say? The strategist or coach? Yeah. Final playing game of this week is the Sports Ball Union up against Grunt Auto Group. 8 wins, 1 loss, play 7 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. Yeah. Anyone new? Veteran Descant for Grunt Auto Group. He's a blocker 3, so who really cares? Everything else? No. But Alundra Blood is now playing for Grunt Auto Group alongside Gendrich Grippy and Georgie Cones. Holy mackerel. Well, I mean, Sports Ball are not bad. Marcel LeJams might be a one-way player, but he's good. Omar Pellegrino isn't. Farmer Vault style is nothing special. In the line, Crystal Lemonade's solid. Ingrid Matrix is pretty good. Bird Dog Myra Sacrifice versus Gendrich Grippy Georgie Cones. I know who my money's on. Yeah. And it's a blessed game, obviously, because Grunts are at home. Grunts, rather like myself, love the blessed fields. All right, Tiger Styles is going to show us what he's made of on this first play. He's worth 16 yards on ground there. Alundra throws a short one, wasn't really worth it. Simple Simbil throws, Georgie Cones drops the ball. We've seen that before. Tiger can't get them the first down though. Here comes Marcel. Let's see what he's made of. 3 yards. Omar on 2nd and 6 is stuffed at the line. Farmer Vault style, 3rd and 7, completes Myro with the catch. Breaks a tackle and is going to go some way before Georgie catches her, and that's 47 yards. Marcel running it again. Good run from Marcel LeJams into the end zone. 1-0 Sports Ball. Cones makes the catch. Breaks 1 tackle and gets 41 yards. Blood looking to pass. Throws it. LeJams with the deflect. LeJams is covering Grip. No, Le Jams is covering George. This could be an interception fest. But anyway, Grippy's in the end zone. 1-1. All right. Le Jams throws. Sacrifice. Good catch. Blood with the tackle. 32 yards. So far, both teams kind of struggling to contain the pass. The run is hit or miss, but the pass so far going very much in the way of the thrower. Marcel throws, completes Pellegrino, who's going to score, and that's 2-1. Okay, Tiger doesn't get much off the run. Alundra throws one away. It's 3rd and 10. Simbil throws, and it's caught by Cones, but he only gets 5 yards. Sportsball have the lead. They also have the ball. They could expand their opportunity here as Sacrifice makes a catch, gets them down to about the opposing 8. Volti throws, Bird Dog, end zone, touchdown, 3-1. Tiger breaking a bunch of tackles. Look at the stamina on that thing. I know, 52-yard carry for Tiger Styles. You don't see that very often. No, you see that even less often than you see the 35-yard carry we saw in the last game. I know. Here goes Tiger again. He's brought down after about 4. Alundra to the end zone. Grippy with the touchdown. 3-2 now. Bird Dog wide open. Tiger's trying to cover Bird Dog. That's a tricky one. Dog is very good. He's not a spectacular receiver, but he is a power receiver. Sacrifice gains 30. Le Jams throws. Sacrifice again gets him inside the 10. Pellegrino picks up 1. Is Vault style. Tiger with the deflection, 3rd and goal. And Le Jams is stuffed. And that's the end of that. Tiger on 1st down throws for 1 yard. Barely worth that effort at all. Grippy's got the catch. Smashes tackles out of the way. I'm frightened about Gendrich Grippy. Julio can handle him, surely. I think they can probably handle each other. Are we playing them next week? We might be. Georgie Cones, anyway. Touchdown. Farmer Voltstyle's been injured. President Scroob now in the lineup for Sportsball. No. Tintin Hollywood's in. President Scroob did the damaging. Oh, okay, fine, good, right, yep. There goes Tintin, he got nothing. The Jams also stuffed. Pellegrino. I think you'll find it's pronounced Pellegrino. Oh, okay, fine. Scroob has just claimed another one. Tintin's been injured. Ivor Horn now in the lineup for Sportsball. And he's just made a catch and he's got a 1st down. Pellegrino has got a yard. Bird Dog now making a catch, making a run all the way down to the 1 yard line. Le Jams throws, it's caught. Vlad the Impaler is out for the season. Analinguistic has done some harm, and that's brought low-grade Mo onto the field. And a second substitution happened at the same time. Brad Adidas is now also in the lineup. Yeah, it's half-time, and it is 4-3. Sportsball have the lead, but Grunt have the ball and the touchdown, and it's 4-all. Okay. All right, Pellegrino has thrown it. I think I'm finding it's pronounced Pellegrino. You've got to get these things right, obviously, because, it's a fictitious name. Myra Sacrifice running with the ball, and that's a 32-yard gain. Sportsball giving as good as they're getting at the moment, but they are down a few players, and Dog's in the end zone. Styles runs on 1st down, and this is another nice run from Tiger. It's a 21-yard gain. Alundra throws the deep ball, but it's deflected by Myra. Simbil can't make it work on 2nd down. Tiger running on 3rd and 10 has the 1st down. Okay. Alundra throws to Tiger, and that's another 1st down. Simbil sacked. Okay. And Gendrich is in the end zone. A 19-yard gain. It's 5-all. Are we going to come away with a tie? Could be last team to get the ball. Well, we haven't had that many turnovers yet, so who knows? Bird Dog makes a catch, shrugging off the attempted blocking from Simple Simbil. Low-grade Mo's coming off the bench, makes it a nice 11-yard gain. Le Jams runs for 1. And Pellegrino is stuffed by Descant. And there's the touchdown from Sacrifice. 6-5, still 29 plays left. Grippy. 47 yards. Nice. And that's Cones who has the pass deflected by Le Jams. I'm surprised Le Jams hasn't done more damage in this one, as Grippy's in the end zone. It's 6-all. And then Le Jams tries to bird dog. Cones can't tackle, but Grippy gets the job done. 39 yards. Pellegrino is running it. He got 11. Low grade is going around the outside, and that's another first down. Low grade mode. Not bad. Not bad. Marcel, dog, touchdown, sacrifice. Beg your pardon. Whatever. Yeah. Tiger's running it again. Well, I'll tell you something. What? Both teams' defensive stats are going to be in the toilet after this, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. Both teams are just kind of going like, no, come in. Tiger on 3rd and 1 has the first down. Grunt still moving the ball. And there's the interception, and that'll seal it. That will seal it. Bird Dog takes a pass back the other way, and Sportsballer kind of come away with the win, which closes things right up in the bombastic division. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't know who I wanted to win. See, as much as they are my arch rival, I'm kind of rooting for Grunt. Yeah, because. Why? Oh, it's simple. Because I think that after Mike has won the bowl, he might ease off a little bit. Maybe. I mean, right now I'm riding on a couple of decent trades and a really good hand that I was dealt at the start of the game. And that'll wear off soon. And I'd like to remain somewhat competitive eventually. Yeah, 8-6 is the score. 4 plays left. Both teams have put on a bit of a show, and one turnover has a single turnover has changed the outcome of this game. Marcel Le Jams has been injured by Georgie Cones. That's a result. That's the ticket right there. Final score, Sportsball 8, Grunt Auto Group 7. Star of the game, well, 2 of them. Marcel Le Jams before he got beaten up, and Gendrich Grippy, both on 71 fan points. Marcel, 238 passing, 5 touchdowns, 2 deflections. Gendrich, 302 receiving, 5 touchdowns. Didn't really bother with defense. It's not his thing. A good game, 8-7, the final score, 1,300 yards combined. Defense. Yeah, I know. Here we go. It's that time again. And a bounty has been awarded to the Wizards against Peninsula Transport. Oh, there you are, Kevin. You're straight onto the hot seat, mate. You're brand new. Gracious me. If you want to place a bounty, stick it on Rhett Violin. You're rejecting it. Oh, he wants the appeal. Okay. All right, fine. Really? That's a shame. I know. It's a pity. Okay. Failurwood Hills, Xana Teapot, would like to implement cuts in benefits to save 801 from the budget. Well, that's, you lose an appeal, but you save 800 quid. Now, incidentally, the full team budget is now available on the website for the first time, so you can see what kind of impact we're actually talking about. I know. Yeah. Ims, you're definitely here. Do you want to cut the budget or what? Oh, you were probably checking because you're a ruddy professional. Reduce. Okay, thank you. Boink. And that's that for manager moments. Let's see who's had a good day. At the Pirates, Celia Emphysema got on the field, played the game, and has had a good time training. At the Chefs, Bessie Grapeshot has also improved. Erg Melonflex, who really do not need any more training, flipping Charles Monkey Cage has just had a big week. Holy cow. You've got no excuse for not winning games. None. Whatsoever. You got Flappy, who's amazing. Monkey Cage, who might now actually rival Chris Biscuit. And you've got Flash Bandit. What the hell? Come on, Floody, get it together. At the Axemen, Serenity's improved in training. That's a big train. Janet Mission at Lingo Blend has had a nudge. Julian Nornor West at the Beekeepers improved, and Professor Feetham at the Minstrels. Meanwhile, Anthony Pringles has made everybody happy at the Bouncers, just by existing. While at the Pirates, Benny Cheese has cheesed everybody off. Huh? Yeah? No? Please yourself. At the Wizards, it's happened. Kevin, I've obviously seen you turn up. Anger Panda has hacked everybody off in the locker room. Your team's lost 2 appeal. That's what you get for not placing a bounty. Yeah, Anger Panda's cheesed everybody off. Meanwhile, at the Toymasters, Pip's strobe light has helped train cruise control, and the team's appeal has improved as well. Nice. Okay, team of the week. Pass deflections, Viggy the Viking at the Volcamoose Saints. No surprises there. Viggy had an absolute belter of a defensive performance. Tackles for loss, it was Evan Carchaser at the Ov City Axemen. I didn't even know he was playing. For sacks, Cynthia Wrestling Mask at the Sunshine Fun Bus picked up 7 of those. While interceptions, it's Viggy again with 4 for the Saints. Tackles, Bork Tesla, Shady Palms, job done. Defensive player of the week, the Viking. Unsurprisingly. Okay, over on to offense. Pancakes, Chrissy Biscuit, 75 there for the Saints. Receiving yards, Julio Alicart, 482 for Failurewood Hills. Ooh, baby. Rushing yards, Jovial Impairment at Shady Palms with 226. We'll see more of him. And for passing yards, Pretend Honey Bear at Failurewood. Total yards, Julio. And offensive player of the week, Fingers Vectrix at the Minstrels. Okay, I'm going to do a quick pop down the injury report just so that people can catch up, and because that way we've got a record. Yeah, 1 death this week. Cliff Goat Scream injured at the Axemen. Season-ending injury inflicted on Vlad the Impaler, and wasn't there someone else? Yeah. John Baritone is out at Stardozer, capping off what was a pretty miserable week for them. Let's look at the standings. In bad company, Grazer Ridge remain on top and fairly secure in their position at the same time. They are what? Sums. 21 points clear. How many points remain this season? 20. All right, Grazer Ridge have won the division. In the Zesty, Volcamoose lead by 17. There are 20 points left in the season. Volcamoo's probably going to take that one. In the Sloganator, Toymasters are running away with it. They are also 17 points ahead. Peninsula Transport and the Miners need to try and catch up there. And in the Battle Plan, Blood Pit are up front 14 points ahead of the Steganauts. These are some very non-competitive divisions going on there. Right now, in the wild card spot, you've got Peninsula Transport with 27 points, the Steganauts with 25, but then you've got the Miners with 25, you've got Ergmelon Flex, Ov City, and the Beekeepers all on 22, and even the Medics aren't out of it on 19. Plenty to play for there. Toymasters are the only undefeated team. I know, well done. Over at Fire Brigade in the Bombastic Division, Grunt Auto Group remain up top, though the loss this week has allowed BDP to close up. BDP now trail by 5 when they play each other. Who knows? In the Woodchipper Division, KSA are up top, but they only lead by 2. With Failurewood only 2 points behind. To be honest, both those teams are going to the playoffs. That's just happening. In the Whoop Whoop Division, you've got Sports Ball Union up top with 45 points right now. The Marsupials with 32 are tied with BDP, but of course, the loss in that game cost them. And in reduced, the Nomads are top of the tree, 14 points ahead of the Pirates, 15 ahead of the Minstrels. Incidentally, the Fire Chefs are only 12 points behind in Bombastic. Yeah. Lingo Blend are only 15 points off the pace. Well, that's for playoffs. We'll see. Anyway, it's close. It's going to be more brutal this season, weirdly, in Fail Brigade than in Bad Company. Usually it's the other way around. Next week. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's Division Week. Voodoo Boy Stardozer. Yeah. Grazer Ridge Wizards. Yeah. Ov City Volcamoose. Yeah. Beekeepers Medics. Budget Miners, Peninsula versus Toymasters. Blood Pit are playing Ergmelon Flex. Steganauts are taking on Cheerio. BDP are taking on Grunt Auto Group. I've really got to win it. I've got to win it. And I don't have a really good record against Grunt. No. No, they've got the measure of me. And then the Chefs take on Shady Palms. KSA versus Failurewood. Oh, baby. Oh, 2 8-win teams going head-to-head in a division. Crikey. Raiders are taking on the Fun Bus. And then you've got the Sports Ball taking on the Marsupials. If Sports Ball win that, the Marsupials will be crying into their tea. Unless, of course, I lose as well, in which case we'll both be crying into somebody else's tea. Lingo Blend Pathfinders, Minstrels versus Nomads. If the Minstrels don't win that, they can kiss their season goodbye. And then Erg Melon Flex. No, Edgeslum began with a vowel, and I'm fatigued up against Port Miggins. Good games all round. I look forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. I'll talk to you very soon. Cheerio.